Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Ooh, look at that, a Delta plane's landing right behind us, right there. Very cool. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Touchdown for 2 months. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, Touchdown. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for supporting the streams. I truly do appreciate that. I hope you've been enjoying your membership. Welcome, 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 man. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome aboard. Sean, good to see you. G4A07, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. We've got Soren Norrenson with 8 months. Says, hey, Cap, hope all is well. Soren, thank you very much for support as well. I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, Soren. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for your membership. I really do appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Flyboy in the house. We've got Danny Schneider. Good to see you. We've got Matthew James. We've got Anthony Baldo. Good to see you. We've got Toxic J. We've got Skyflyer 320. We've got Kenzo. We've got Davis. We've got Josh. We've got Mo Fenix. Good to see you. We've got Dominic Martinez. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. CHLM is here. Papagasho is here. Leonard Grant is here. Scott is here. Kieran Marriott, good to see you. Skyworker, welcome aboard. Hope you are doing well. Greg Jackson, good to see you. Adam Brennan, good to see you. Lone Sparrow 67, welcome aboard, my friend. I hope you're having a great Thursday afternoon. Benny on YouTube, what's up, Benny? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great week as well. Almost through another week here, chat. We're almost to the wonderful Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's almost upon us. Ozzy, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Radio Man John, good to see you. I hope you're doing well as well. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Appreciate you. Matt Tay, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Mark, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Nacho Bayan, good to see you. Duels, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the streams. I hope you're having a great week as well. Travis Edwards, good to see you. Appreciate you being here, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for coming to hang out, everybody. Welcome to the stream. As the title suggests, today we've got a fun one, something a little bit different, not the most known airport in the world. We're going to be flying down to Pensacola today, where there's some amazing scenery that has been released by Dominic Design. If you're unfamiliar with that, you can put exclamation point scenery in the chat, or you can check the link down in the description below. I'd like to also point out that the stream is sponsored by Thrustmaster. If you are interested in picking up any of the Thrustmaster peripherals that you see myself using, or you see any other content creators using, feel free to click down below, and there's a link directly to the Thrustmaster eShop. And if you look in chat, there's actually a pinned message. I am now very happy, and I'm able to offer you guys a discount, 15% off discount. So if you guys were wanting to purchase the TCA Airbus, the TCA Boeing, the TCA lineup range, I've got 15% off for you guys as long as you order directly through the Orbex. Well, as long as you order directly through the Thrustmaster website, the eShop. We've got the US eShop, and we've got the EU eShop. So everybody should be covered. Whether you're in Europe, whether you're in North America, you can order directly through the Thrustmaster website and then apply that code. I think it's Captain CA15 for 15% off your purchase. So absolutely awesome. Andy, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Air Marshal, good to see you. We've got Xavier for 6 months. Thanks so much, Xavier. Appreciate you, man. Says, hello, sir. How are you today? Happy to be here. I am doing well, man. I got woken up bright and early by the mechanic. My car has been at the mechanics all week. You guys know that. Well, if you watch the streams, you'll know that my car was at the mechanic all week. I finally got it back this morning. She is back. You're looking good on Samsung Galaxy, or the Samsung Fold 4. Nice, Josh. Awesome phone, man. Mustafa, good to see you. Dylan, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Just picked the scenery up. It looks great. Ready to fly into Pensacola? Yes, it does, man. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Burner, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, friends, without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. Not the longest of flights today, but that's okay. We've got some really fun flights planned for us this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it, so it should be a lot of fun. I think we're going to go back up to Canada. We're going to, I think we're going to do I don't know how we're going to get there. I haven't really decided what we plan on doing quite yet, but expect Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary this weekend. Maybe we'll throw in some Portland, I'd like to do some Alaska ops as well. I love flying the Alaska and the A320 colors. So maybe we'll do some Alaska ops as well. We'll focus on West Coast, northern West Coast. How about that? That'll be the plan for this week. weekend, sorry. Raphael, good to see you. Philip, good to see you. Aviation Lover, good to see you as well. So let's do it, friends. For some reason, the airplane, they've decided to park us all the way up against the terminal. I don't know why they would get so close to the terminal. There's not even enough room for like the baggage loaders or anything. So it's going to look really weird watching the airplane load up and do some stuff. So let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the cockpit. First thing is first, let me just make sure our sounds are turned up here beautifully. We can hear everything. Greg Jackson, thanks so much for your support, my friend. I appreciate you. Welcome up into business class. Huge note floaties. Thank you for the continued support, Greg. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. I hope you enjoy your stay here. First things first, external power is going on. Battery 1, battery 2. Let's get the adheres set, left side, right side, center. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. We'll get our crew supply on. Fuel pumps stay off as we will be refueling. Nav and logo lights come on. Master start switch on the APU. We'll arm our, the no smoking goes into the auto position, and we will arm our emergency exits. I'm also going to get the cargo heat just up to the aft position. Wonderful. Let's quickly jet over here to the electronic flight bag, and let's just load our passengers real quick so GSX knows what we're doing. So we'll come in over here. We'll go ahead and import our flight plan. Cap, in the future, it may be possible to do an ITA Airways Ops. I hope don't sound rude for asking this. No, you're fine, Xavier. What's ITA? I don't even know what that is. ITA, I can always check after that. We're 9 minutes late apparently already. I've filed my flight plan about a half hour ago. That's probably why. Cool, let's go to mass and balance. We're just going to load the airplane quickly. That number doesn't seem correct. What is that? We're going to change this. We're going to go with like 140. How about that? Cool. That'll be good. We'll go with 140. All right, let's load aircraft. We're going to go instant. There we go. So let's loaded the aircraft. We're going to hit dismiss, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to no, because that's going to toggle that. That's fine. Hold on. Don't worry. I will retoggle the jetway. Hopefully I can get that to come back this way. There we go. Retoggle the jetway. There we go. Now I'm going to go to GSX. I'm going to request our boarding.
Requested.
There we go. Boarding has been requested. Wonderful. I'm also going to remove the chocks. We don't need those. Okay, cool. Wonderful. All of that looks good. We should start loading the airplane. All GSX should start doing its thing. So what we need to do is let's come down here to the McDo. Let's start working on some things down here. Let's go to FMG. We're going to go to the init ref page. We're going to clear out all the messages that it's got there. We're going to do our init request. Flight number this afternoon, we are Delta 1161. Delta 1161. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. Beautiful. We've got Atlanta over to PNS Pensacola. We'll go ahead and IRS init. We'll confirm on alignment. Good. Give that about 7 minutes to align. Not going to throw a cost index or a cruise level in quite yet. Let's work on our... it's the new Alitalia. Got you. Yes, we can definitely definitely do some of that. Pilots are boarding, so that's good. Wonderful. All is swell looking there. You get closed. You get closed. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let me go over here to SimBrief. All right, we've got all of our information. Wonderful. So let's go to flight plan. We're going to go to Atlanta. I'm just going to make sure we don't have any ATC online today. We do not. Only ATC is Miami Center. Going to go to departures. We are planning a departure today out of 9 left. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me just confirm the weather.
Crew boarding starting.
Winds are 120 at 7, so that definitely makes sense. And then for our rival airport, it was saying 17. Yeah, variable at 6, so we'll plan for 17. Beautiful. So we'll leave that there. So 120 at 7. So we are planning runway 9 left for departure today. Who's that? We got Smitty, 43 months. Absolutely bananas. Huge no floaties to you, Smitty. Thank you very, very much, not only for your membership, but the friendship and everything else in between, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you so, so much. Guys, please, please, please get some love in chat for the one and only Mr. Smitty. Shouldn't need any introduction here on the channel. Thank you for the continued support, Smitty. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Flight time today, I think it's like 48 minutes. It's not a long flight. It's only like 300 and something miles. So
your crew has boarded.
Not very long flight.
Passengers
crew is boarded.
Boarding starting.
And there we go. Now we've got the passengers boarding. Wonderful. And then I can just go ahead and pop this. I'm going to leave that up right now just for a second, so then it'll show me how many people we are boarding today. So we are planning for the Halo 3 departure. Wonderful. With the Sarge transition, we'll go ahead and insert that. Great. Then we can go to Pensacola. We'll go to our rivals. There are no stars into Pensacola, so we're just going to plan for the ILS runway 17. There's your no star, and we're going to select vias, and we want it via Pensi. And we'll go ahead and plug that in. Beautiful. We'll execute that. Wonderful. And I'm just going to show you guys on the chart what I'm talking about. So if you select ILS 17, you can see that Pensacola is right up here. So that's what we're going to expect. So it should take us direct to Pensacola, and then we'll go down and in for the ILS runway 17. Beautiful. Cool. That looks good. I'm happy with all of that. Short little taxi today as well, so that's awesome. Let's go to our NITREF tab. Let's go ahead and plug in some more information here. So our cost index today, where's the cost index? It is cost index. Where do they want us at? They want us a cost index of 18. Not a very high cost index today. And we're going up to 340. 34,000 feet, so that's good. We've got that plugged in. Let's go to our second init ref page. We can come over here. Because we did the quick load on the airplane, we should be able to get all the information that we're looking for. So zero fuel weight today, 56.7, and our zero fuel weight CG is 30.7. So 56.7 slash 30.7. We'll populate that. Block fuel for today's flight was 5.9. Go ahead and plug that in as well. Beautiful. All of that should come in. And then we can go to our performance tab and we can punch in some numbers. So let's come up top here. Let's go to our departure page, or departure performance tab. We are planning our departure today to have 9 left. Runway conditions are dry. We'll go ahead and sync up our final load sheet. It gives us our tow weight as well as our MAC tow. That's all good. Flap config, we're going to want to go flaps to, force toga no, anti-ice off, packs will be on. We'll go ahead and sync up our live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds today, and we'll punch all this information in. Now, the only thing that I wish about this is if I could like do a one-click, you know what I mean? Like a one-click button, and it like loads everything into here. It's kind of a pain in the ass to have to go back and forth, especially if you don't have like a view properly configured. So 132, 132, 135, 132, 132, 135. Maybe Fenix will add that in the future or something like that. Who knows? 2/down 0.1 and 66. 2/down 0.1. Good. And 66 on the flex today. Wonderful. Cool. That all looks good, chat. I'm happy with that. Basically, we're all set up. We're just going to wait for the passengers to load. We'll work on a couple more things. I'm going to get the panel brightness down almost all the way off. Everything else looks good here. We can get our squawk code on 2000 and reporting good. What else can we do, chat? We can go to the overhead. How many passengers do we have? We've got 50% bags and like 30% of the cargo. So we'll just wait on the APU. No need to spool that up quite yet. Everything looks good there. I'm going to come back here to the Fenix tab. We'll go to the ground services tab, as that's what we're going to be needing next. And let's update the weather again. What was it? Altimeter 3022. Very high pressure today in Atlanta. 3022. And our initial climb is 10,000 feet, I believe. We'll pull open our chart here just to confirm that. We're on the Halo 3. Yes, 10,000 feet, top altitude, 10,000 feet. Beautiful. So what we're doing, we're going to be out to runway 9. It's going to be Arnav Grits, and then out to Hism, Halo, Sarge, en route. Beautiful. Cool. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. That's plugged in. That's plugged in. You're set over correctly. That's all looking good. We've got 1 minute left on the Adirs. And if we jump outside, you'll see the beautiful aircraft being loaded. Again, I don't know why it decided to park us so close to the terminal. That's not my doing. Rydog, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. X-Plane has better study level aircraft than Microsoft Flight Simulator. X-Plane all day. I don't understand why people feel the need to like come into like a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream and like try and flex that X-Plane is better. Dude, listen, man. It doesn't matter what simulator you use, as long as you're having fun and you think it's the best for you. That's all that matters, dude. You don't need to come into, there's, it seems like you're almost like, you almost have to convince yourself that X-Plane's better. That's all I can think about, is like when people come into other streams and they like do stuff like that, it's because you need the you feel very self-conscious about X-Plane, and you feel that you need to come in and share the... Listen, dude, whatever simulator is good for you is good for you, man. It doesn't matter. There's no best simulator. None of us fly real airplanes, man, so it really doesn't matter, dude. It really doesn't matter. So, you do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you do. Whatever you feel is better, man. I don't know why they do that. It's your own opinion. It's what I enjoy. That's what I think it's because they need that reassurance, right? They feel like they need like that one person in chat to be like, yeah, I agree with you, man. I don't know, dude. It's crazy, dude. Heard from YouTuber that the Fenix is really buggy, and right now the PMDG is better. What's your take? They are both great airplanes. I don't think you can go wrong with either. This airplane is not buggy at all. I don't know what YouTuber would be saying comments like that, but it is not buggy at all, man. Xbox is better than PlayStation. I mean, it's just so like whatever mommy bought you, right? Right, Gary? Whatever mommy buys them, and then that's the best. It's got to be the best, man. I use both simulators as well, man. I use Microsoft Flight Sim. I use X-Plane. I enjoy them. Right now, obviously, I'm enjoying Microsoft a little bit more than I'm enjoying X-Plane. But that may change, man, in the future. I mean, it's who knows, dude? Who knows, man? I'm not one of those people that's going to say, like, oh, you know, I'm going to give X-Plane a fighting chance. I'm going to let all the airplanes come over. Going to let everything, couple more updates come out, because right now I'm just not feeling X-Plane 12. I just don't like the state that it's in. I feel like it's a very early access simulator, and I'm not really up for beta testing or anything like
What's
that.
What's up, brother?
Yo!
Finally got my computer
Nice.
and sim now. Time for some practice. Low.
Oh, baby. Captain, yeah, dude, you've been following the channel forever, man. So to hear that you finally got a computer and you've got the simulator, that is music to my ears, man. Awesome job. Congratulations. Proud of you. I hope you enjoy your time, man. Take it easy, Captain Diaz. Like I've always said, take it nice and slow, man. Don't jump into it head first. Smack your head on the concrete. Just jump into it nice and slow, man, and I'm sure you'll have some fun, dude. If you got Microsoft Flight Sim, maybe do some of the tutorials and stuff like that. I found that they help out a lot, man. So thank you so much for the continued support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Cap, is GSX a subscription? No, you buy it once. You have to pay for it once, and then it's good to go. That's how that works, man. Is the TM Boeing quadrant lever motion stiffer than the Thrustmaster Airbus quadrant? I believe, yeah, a little bit, but you can also change it, right, Mustafa? So if you look at the back of the quadrant, there's like a little, I don't know, can you see this? Hold on, I don't even have my stream up. Can you see this? See right here on the back, there's that little slot right there. You can actually increase and decrease the tension on the actual levers. You can make them really hard to push forward. You can make them super easy, man. So, yeah. I see a lot of streamers putting X-Plane 12 beta in their title instead of just X-Plane as they're trying to defend X-Plane or something. Listen, Gavin, it's unfortunately, man, it's the world that we live in, dude, where everybody feels that they have to justify everything. Like I just mentioned, you fly whatever simulator you would like, man. Ain't nobody gonna give you slack here for that. You fly whatever you want, man. You want to fly Infinite Flight? Dude, have fun. You want to fly X-Plane 12? I wish you all the best. You want to play Microsoft Flight Simulator? Awesome. You want to play P3D? Awesome. You want to play FSX? Sure. You want to play FS9? Who's stopping you? As long as you're the one that's enjoying it, man. I just never understood when people come in here and they try and justify or they try and start a sim war or something. Fly whatever you want, man. Fly whatever makes you happy. And I hope you guys realize that that's exactly what I'm doing. Fly whatever makes you happy, man. And right now, Microsoft Flight Simulator is making me happy. That doesn't mean that every other simulator is not good. It's not
Hi,
the case at all.
Captain Canada.
Hello.
I hope you are doing great.
Johan, good to see you, man. Huge stuff floaties to you. Thank you very much for the donation. I truly do appreciate you, man. Czar, that's South African, correct? I think I'm learning. Huge stuff floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the support. I truly do appreciate you, man. I'm one of those people that needs your reassurance about X-Plane because X-Plane's got nice physics, Microsoft Flight Simulator's got good graphics, P3D is just nice. I mean, they're all good, dude. They're all good, man. Like, I don't think you can go wrong. As long as you're the one that's enjoying it, who cares, man? Who cares what simulator you're in, dude? You don't need to get anybody's permission. You don't need to seek anybody's approval. You do whatever you want to do, man. You do whatever makes you happy. It's a simulator, bro. Just do whatever you want, you know? Flying to Smitty's City IRL on Tuesday. Nice. Going to Vegas. Lucky you, my friend. Lucky you. Daza, good to see you, my friend. How are you, man? How's the knee, Daza? Everything good? You back back walking around, or are you still all... I didn't even ask you if you were. I'm just assuming when everybody tells me they had like a knee surgery or something, I just assume you're all, you know, you got the crutches out and everything. So good to see you, Daz. Appreciate you being here, man. My dudes, nice to see you in the Fenix again. Truly an amazing aircraft. I'm hoping either make a 319 or a 321. I agree, Kevin. 100%, man. I would support them with whatever they want to do. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this airplane. Absolutely, dude. Pardon me. Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Maverick coming with the $5 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Maverick. Thank you, my friend.
Greetings, my friend. Hope you have a good flight. I'm hard at work before I head to vacation part 2 this weekend.
Nice, dude. Enjoy that, man. Well deserved, dude. Maverick working his tail off. Huge no floaties to you, Maverick. Thanks for support, man. All right, APU is on. APU bleed is on. External power is off. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's go to ground services. We're going to go ahead and remove the GPU. We're going to close the left front door as well. Let's open up our GSX menu. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. We should see although I don't even know how this is going to work. We're so close to the terminal. Like, I don't know why they decided to park us this close to the terminal. This guy's 100% just going to walk right through the building. Heat gap stitches came out yesterday, but I still got 4 weeks of recovery, and then physio. Got you. Wish you all the best with that, man. Wish you all the best with that, dude. Does GSX still drive up all the equipment if you park at a small ramp? Yes, Alex. You can make it so like it avoids, like you can be like, ignore that we're at a small ramp or something like that. Yes, it works. Absolutely. All right, let's go to our AlexSiu menu. Let's go to the AOC menu. We're going to go ahead and plug in some information. Received messages. We should have our initial load sheet. We'll go ahead and accept that. And then we've got our final load sheet today, which is going to show us 140 plus 4. So 144 souls on board today. That's good. We'll go ahead and return that. Return that. Beautiful. Looking good. They are connecting us now. That is all well. Anyone else have trouble getting the discount code to work for the TCA Boeing pack? I'm on the GB shop. So Skyflyer, if you're on the GB shop, give me 2 seconds. We want tail left. Yes, tail left.
Locking gear.
We want, it may take some time for the GB, the EU shop, Skyflyer, so just bear with me, man. I know that it's working on the US side of things. Obviously, I'm not telling you to order on the US side of things, but yeah, just hold off. If the coupon code isn't working on the EU side of things, just hold off. Again, the coupon code is valid from now until December 15th, so lots of time, there's lots of stock. Don't worry about that. So, is GSX working crash to desktop free? I have never had a crash to desktop from GSX. Park brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get our beacon light on. APU is on. APU bleed is on. We're all looking good up there, friends. Let's go engine mode selector to the start position. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Doing well, just tired. Did a Winnipeg turn yesterday. Got home at 2 a.m. Oof. Damn, dude. Damn. It's a long day, man. Bought GSX recently. Absolutely amazing. I agree, Joshua. I'm loving it a lot, man. Yeah. Aviation stuff. What's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Huss Simulations. Welcome aboard. I hope you're doing well, man. Which keys do I have to press to set the pushback away? What do you mean, Diego? Finally made it to a live stream. Captain Can't Walk TV. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. LTX21, thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate you, dude. Is GSX heavy on frames? I do not notice any frame hit using GSX, not a single frame. I have never lost a frame or noticed any type of performance issues while using GSX, so I don't think it's doing everything. Manual pushback, I think it's just Shift P. If you're in the simulator, you're just using like default. I think it's Shift P. I had the Imagine Sim. I think it's Imagine Sim, right? Is it Imagine Sim?
Brakes.
Park brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
All right, we'll confirm we got a good engine start with them. They can start disconnecting everything. Confirm
Cockpit
good start.
ground.
Thank
we
you.
Have a good engine start.
Beautiful.
You can disconnect.
Let's pull up engine
Unlocking
number 1.
gear.
Do you think it's worth it to buy cockpit parts like a 737 MCP? I fly a bunch of aircraft. That's up to you, Harry. I'm not going to, I don't want to tell you how to, oh boy, there's the GSX disconnection. I don't want to tell you how to spend your money, man. So, yeah. They changed the voices and, yeah, of course, Sonny. You get, it depends where you are in the world. There's like 20 different sound sets. So, like, if you're in the US, you're going to get, like, in the US. If you're in GB, you're going to get GB. If you're in France or anything like that, you'll get, like, when we were in Greece, man, we had, like, a literal, like, Greek. The guy had like a heavy Greek accent, so yeah, they've got like a bunch of different things, man. Yeah. What would you recommend to someone who wants to enter the flight simulator world? What would I recommend? Probably a cheap joystick, a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro or something like that. Hell, you could even get the Airbus TCA stick, just the side stick for $80. I think it is $79.99. And probably Microsoft Flight Simulator, man, just to jump into it. Gapper, joystick sensitivity setting up to date on the Discord. Gary, everything's default, man. Everything is default, my man. So as far as like joystick sensitivities and curves, I don't use any of that gear. I just leave everything default, man. Everything default, my friend. Last time I used it, it was Microsoft Sam. Really? Jesus. Hello, Cap. I'm a bit late because of school tasks, but I'm here. How are you, Xander? Good to see you, dude. I am well. Hope you're doing well as well. Cap, I was wondering if you put your SimBrief username or the ID into GSX settings for it to link. I put my username, not my ID number. My username, Captain Canada, is what I have in there. GSX, I'm just going to confirm that for you now. GSX settings, yes, Captain Canada is my SimBrief username. Captain Canada. All right, cool. Flap set to position number 2. 2. Let's go ahead and arm our ground spoilers. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Auto brake over to max RTO. Let's go ahead and kill the APU. We'll kill the APU bleed. We'll go ahead and get our nose light over to taxi. Trim values down 0.1. We'll call that good and swell right there. Wonderful. I think we're good to go here, chat. Everything is fine. We're all set. Let's go ahead and release the park brake. And we'll go ahead and taxi ourselves over to 9er left. Short taxi. Literally, we'll take it at Mike 2 as well. So we'll come out here, we'll make a right turn onto Lima, and then we'll take Mike 2. That will be the easiest way of doing it. About to watch the COD reveal, we'll report back. Yes, please do, Bob. Obviously, I can't watch it, so let me know if it looks decent. Yeah. Can you show a glimpse of your graphics settings? So, Chinmay, I am high-end preset. All you have to do is click on the high-end preset, and then I've moved my clouds to ultra and my trees to low. That's it. Super simple, man. Ultra preset. Sorry, not ultra. High-end preset, clouds, ultra, trees, low. That is what I'm running, my friend. That is what I am running. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. If you would like to join us, you can as well. It's not too late. Maybe load in at Atlanta. Oh, looks like we got a 737 right behind us as well. Beautiful. Hopefully he's coming to Pensacola with us. Lurking in the background, happy flying. Trav, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Hope all is well. Saw the new Assassin's Creed trailer. Looks good and all, but Ubisoft being themselves kind of got a mixed feeling on how it would come out. Interesting. You want to know a weird thing is I've never really been interested in the Assassin's Creed. I have a bunch of buddies that are interested in Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. I'm very much like a multiplayer type of guy. I love my first-person shooters. I love anything multiplayer. I love the aspect of playing somebody else like around the world. You know what I mean? Like the two games that I probably play the most right now is Battlefield 2042 and PGA Tour 2K21. Those are probably the two, obviously Flight Sim, but I don't consider Flight Sim, you know, something like that. No worries, Chimney. No worries at all, man. Any plans to stream those games? Yeah, I do sometimes, man. Sometimes we do the After Dark. We'll play some Battlefield, or we'll do some golf or something like that. Yeah, I've played them before, man. I've played them before. We'll definitely play them again. All right, let's go ahead and announce what we're doing here. I'm just going to confirm we don't have anybody on short final. We don't. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1161, departing runway 9 left, Atlanta. We'll give them the heads up. We'll let them know what we plan on doing. I'll throw it over to joystick cam. You guys can enjoy the departure. Now that we're entering the runway, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Runway turnoffs, nose light to take off, strobe lights, and wing lights are all going to the on position. 30-minute countdown for the COD reveal. Oof, they did you like that, did they? All right, well, throttle's up to 40%. We're looking good, chat. Let's enjoy this departure. See you guys on the other side. Chrono is on, and let's get it. Manflex, SRS, auto thrust, blue. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. Maintain center line. .100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears going up. Goodbye, Atlanta. We will be back. Yeah, what I was saying is I was using the handcrafted Atlanta, Sorry, I was using the Imagine Sim Atlanta, but it's actually pretty terrible. I got to give it to Asobo. The handcrafted Atlanta is actually much better than the Imagine Sim, I think it is. That is just atrocious work. Runway turnoff's coming off. Nose light is coming off. Wing lights are coming off. Throttle's down to climb. Flaps up, position number 1. Looking nice down there. Start making our right turn for Arnav Grits. Good. Yeah, it's crazy, Trav. I didn't know it was that bad until like I loaded in yesterday and I was flying out and I was like, dude, this is atrocious. I can't use this. All right, 200 knots, flaps clean. Ah, they're workhorses, David. Yeah. There's Grits. We'll continue the climb and the turn. All right, autopilot's coming on. 6,500 feet. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Get the sounds down just a little bit. Thinking of getting new rudder pedals. What am I using? I use the Thrustmaster pendular rudder pedals. If you want to spend a lot of money and never have to order rudder pedals ever again in your life, I can suggest these rudder pedals. You can put exclamation point TM in chat. Colwood, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the streams. Hope all's well, man. It was, Gary, yeah, and even if you go over to their website, you go to the website and they even say, they're like, yeah, this is definitely not, this is like super early, we didn't have a lot of tools released to make this scenery and stuff, but they definitely should go back and make it better, for sure. Totomac, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a great Thursday, man. I think we're already reaching our 10,000 foot limit, which we are, so let's go ahead and bump this up to cruise, 34,000 feet. At 10,000 feet, landing lights can come off. We'll go ahead and remove the seatbelt signs as well. I mean, not a cloud in the sky. I don't know how we got so lucky. Usually it's raining and thunderstorms when we fly in or out of Atlanta. So we're looking good. Latin VFR just announced their A319. Imagine being scammed twice. Yeah, I don't, it's a special one, man. I don't like, so part of me understands that they're doing it because the Xbox side of things, right? So Xbox doesn't have any payware airplanes. The SDK and the stuff like that is ready and willing to be on Xbox just isn't that good. So I understand that aspect of it. I understand them wanting to like tap into the market of maybe, I don't want to say, well, less serious simmers. You know what I mean? I think people that simulate on PC have a little bit higher of an expectation of what they would expect from a third-party aircraft. So I understand the logic of like wanting to cater to like maybe the Xbox group or something like that. But what I don't get is I just don't understand why it's just like such piss poor quality. Like it's basically a default A320 as far as like systems and weights and fuel. Everything about it is just the default A320. But it's a little bit shorter and they're calling it a 319. I don't know, man. It's I understand why people can get frustrated, and I really think Latin VFR should just focus on what they're really good at, and that's making scenery. I don't understand with the A321 and the 319. I mean, I guess everybody's got to kind of get in on the cash grab, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's I agree, man. Why buy Latin VFR when you get the fly-by-wire for free and better? Well, some people want to fly a 3.9. Some people just don't, some people don't really understand the logic behind it. I think some people just see like, oh, a 319, I'm going to fly that. And then they just go and they fly it, you know what I mean? And then there's the people that are just going to, because somebody's just going to rip the... I always get this weird wing wobble. I couldn't tell you what causes it, but I get this every single time I fly out of Atlanta. It's got to be something to do with the air rack. It's not the wind. We're only getting 3 knots of wind, quartering 3 knots of wind. And I always get this flying out of Atlanta. It's one of the only places in Atlanta that I get that wing wobble, so. Rushed and kept simple on the consoles to make that money. I mean, I guess, Gary. I guess, dude. It kind of sucks. But you know what, man? I already know there's going to be people out there, streamers, content creators, that are just going to salivate and they're going to pick up the 319 and they're going to fly it and they'll claim that, oh, but it's flyable because we have the fly-by-wire mod installed into it. And it's like, well, why wouldn't you just go fly the fly-by-wire then? Why do you have to support a company that is selling something that is extremely subpar to just put the fly-by-wire mod into it and then say that it's okay or it's good to fly? Like, that kind of defeats every purpose of supporting an aircraft developer. Like, I would never purchase an airplane and then have to go mod it with a freeware mod and then call that a day and like be happy with that. Like, that's not something. Like, if anything, Latin VFR should reach out to fly-by-wire and maybe collaborate with them and do something and offer some type of thing, you know what I mean? How do you release an airplane and then rely on a bunch of guys who have been nothing but, amazing to the community? You got to rely on them to make your airplane even flyable for everybody else? I don't know, man. It's crazy to me, dude. You wait for the 777. Only Airbus I even want is the 350. There you go. Yeah, we need that BWI from Latin VFR. I agree, man. We need BWI, and we need it with the big Amazon. I really hope they do it, Trav. I really hope we're getting the Amazon facility down at the end. Most Xbox users don't want more low-quality planes. They want high-quality like PMDG or just Flite. PMDG is coming. I think with Sim Update 10, PMDG is going to be coming. So there you go, man. It's almost like someone shoving the Zebo mod into like the Payware Max. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude. Fenix comes with sharklets? Not yet, Simon. Not yet, man. Hopefully soon, dude. Zoriadi, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. Well, that seems to be how X-Plane works. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see, man. I'll be sticking with Fenix and PMDG. Patiently waiting gives me more hype than these rushed sandbox planes. Yeah, I call them Frankenplanes, Gary. You got it, man. The Frankenplanes. I don't know, dude. Some people love the Frankenplanes. I'm not mentioning any names. There are some streamers and content creators out there that just love the Frankenplanes, man. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever understand it, but that's listen, again, it kind of just goes back to what we're talking. If they're having fun and they enjoy it, so be it, man. If that's what they want to promote and that's what they want to build sales for and promote on their channel, then that's up to them. I won't be doing that. I personally have a little bit of a higher morale, in my opinion, than that stuff when it comes to the simulator. I'm very I don't want this hobby taken over by people that just think it's easy to make a quick buck, because all they got to do is give it to a few content creators and boom, just like that, they've got 1,000 sales. And do the math, guys. What's 1,000 times 25? That's some serious cash. So if you sell 1,000 airplanes at $25 because you gave it to a content creator or a streamer, that's $25,000, man. That's a lot of money. That can support somebody for a full year. That pays rent and some. So I don't want to be a part of that, man. I'd rather not. I'd rather wait to wait for that stuff. So yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see, dude. You don't stream on Twitch? I do not. No. Cap, you ever tried playing as ETC? No. Well, we have an ETC game called, what the hell is that one called? I forget what the hell it's called, but do I know Swiss 01? I do, yeah, obviously I've heard of him, yeah. I'd like to think that PMDG wouldn't sell out like that and tank the reputation. No, PMDG wouldn't do that. No, for sure, man. For sure, they would not do that. That's for sure, man. Tower ETC, that's the one. Tower 3D, that's it. Tower 3D Pro. Thank you. They were supposed to be making a new one. The guys that, whoever makes that game, they were supposed to be making a good one, and it was supposed to be like really good. I'm wondering if like, isn't it Feel There who makes that game? Hold on. Isn't it Feel There? I could have sworn it was Feel There. Library, do I even have it installed? Or, I don't even think I installed it on this computer. Tower 3D Pro. Who makes this? We've got, I could have sworn it was, hold on, Store, Tower 3D Pro. It's $10 right now. Holy shit. Is it on sale? It's 80% off. Well, chat, if you were ever interested, it's 80% off right now. But who makes this? It is Feel There. I knew it, dude. I knew it. It's Feel There. The same guys that make the mediocre scenery for Microsoft Flight Sim and stuff. But yeah, it is Feel There, man. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, and someone to make an airline management sim, NES, SNES, Aerobiz. I don't even know if I've ever seen that, Rob. Don't know, man. Hey, Cap, how is GSX Pro these days? Really good, man. Yeah, really good. Not sure if you saw it, but how well do the Thrustmaster pedals stick to the floor? Any movement? I've got mine taped to the floor, Davis. So depends if you use hardwood or carpet or something like that. I've got them taped to the floor, man. Yeah. Remember when you get some Tower 3D Pro sessions during cruise? I do. Yeah, we do the long hauls. Yeah. No wonder their sceneries look bad. They're all from this game. Yeah. Yeah. Hope their Tower 3D scenery is better than the in-sim stuff. No, probably not. Probably not. There you go, Rob. That might explain it, man. Yeah. There was a group making an airline manager, but it stalled and fell off the map. Interesting. Okay. Have you tried the VATSIM on Microsoft Flight Sim? We are on VATSIM right now, and we are on Microsoft. So yes, we have. Time to lead X-Plane 11 when X-Plane 12 is good to play. Maybe. Who knows, man? Who knows? Hardwood, you just using double-sided? No, I'm using Gorilla Tape. I literally just have it Gorilla Taped to the floor, man. Yeah. Randomly tuned in and realized you're flying to my hometown. Awesome, dude. Sweet. Pensacola. There's some beautiful scenery that just released, man. Payware scenery, so. Yeah. I remember the original tower in 1995. I forget the developer. Dude, it was probably Feel There. These guys have been around forever doing that, man. Yeah. Feel There made Tower 3D Pro, and I do believe they said they're making a new game. Don't quote me on that one. No, Joshua, they are for sure, man. I work with them a little bit behind the scenes with Tower 3D Pro. They sent me a bunch of like add-ons and mods and stuff like that for it. Like some of the payware stuff, so I have all the airplanes and call signs and stuff, but yeah. Hey, Cap, thoughts on using the Boeing TCA Quadrant with the A320, please? Should be fine. Lifted mine. The only thing, like, you would have to kind of listen for the detents, right? So the thing that's good about the Airbus throttle is that it has the detents, so you can go to like climb and cruise, and so I've got all of that set. So like I actually have the detents on my physical throttle. You would just have to listen. You hear how it makes that noise, like. Hear how it makes that clicking noise in the sim? That's what you would have to do, so yeah. Any interesting flights this weekend? I want to go to Portland. I want to do some Alaska ops. I don't know where we're going to go from. Maybe San Francisco to like Portland or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what it's going to be like. I also want to head back up to Canada. I want to do some Vancouver. I want to do some Edmonton, some Calgary, some Air Canada ops on the 320. Maybe Kelowna. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. Are you excited about DLSS on the next update? Yes and no. I mean, we'll see how it works, right? We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it works. We'll see if we gain any performance. I'm just more happy about the performance updates that are supposed to be coming. So, yeah. Thanks for the heads up on Imagine Sim Atlanta. I was going to buy it tomorrow. Wow, thank you. Yeah, no, use the default, man. Use the default, the Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's actually better. One of the very rare handcrafted airports that is actually better than the payware counterpart. So yeah. Is this Pensacola default or payware? It's payware, Bishop. You can put ! scenery in chat, or you can check in the link down below the description. Captain, take off from 17 over the ocean. It's a beautiful day here in Pensacola. You're welcome here anytime, my friend. Radio Man, awesome, dude. I'm excited. Yes, we are landing and departing on runway 17, so I'm excited for this one, man, for sure. When is Sim Update 10 releasing? I think it's next week, Skyworker. Yeah, next week. Approximately how much is my setup? Ugh. Like, are you just talking about the computer, or are you talking everything? Computer, monitors, keyboard, peripherals, joysticks, rudder pedals. Are you talking about everything? If you're talking about everything, I would probably say north of $5,000. If you're just talking about the PC, probably about $3,500, something around there. Have you done your VATSIM exam first time? Dude, I've got, how many thousands of hours do I have on VATSIM now? A pretty crazy amount. I think I'm approaching 2,000
San
hours
Fran
on
to
VATSIM.
Portland.
Oh.
Hashtag junkie run. Hashtag Narcan.
Jesus Christ, dude. C2A coming up with the $3. Yes, we'll make sure we've got some Narcan on the aircraft. This guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thanks for support, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Why is the sound so quiet? Because I have it turned down and we're behind the engine. If I turn the sound up, it becomes a little bit louder. And if we go in front of the engine, it becomes really loud. But I just turn it down because I don't want to go deaf. There's no reason for us sitting here. Man, I've missed some C2A messages. Oh, dude, you should have heard them last week. This guy was coming in like a maniac last week. It was quite funny. Speaking of which, let's jam some tunes, shall we? There we go. Am I using FS Realistic? I am. Yes, absolutely, dude. Cost of CAPS equipment is expensive, equal to pilot training in Canada. No, maybe I could probably sell everything and maybe go pay for half of a PPL or something like that. I think Tim the Tatman is streaming from the COD next event and is going to be playing the beta. Very cool. What is Seat 2A? That is the person who donates to us, Seat 2A, and he sits in Seat 2A. By the way, we're nearly at 70K. We are close. Remember, guys, don't forget to hit down that subscribe button and the thumbs up button. Do me a huge solid if you are enjoying today's content. You should do a flight to Brussels. Good scenery. Yes, we're going to hit up Brussels next week. Next week we will be in Brussels when we're back in Europe. We'll do some Brussels Airlines ops. They got some really cool liveries, so we'll do some of that. You need to pass that VATSIM exam. Yes. Yeah. I just downloaded the Fenix 320 and it changed the entire sim experience. Such a great plane. I agree. It is a beautiful airplane. Yeah, for sure, man. Instrument rating check ride is next Thursday. Nice, Oliver. Wish you all the best, man. Wish you all the best, dude. The track IR tracks the movement of your head and moves the camera in the cockpit. Yes, it does. Was somebody asking about that? Sorry if I missed that question. We ever fly into Okinawa? I'm sure we will. Yeah, when we get back to Japan, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. Average Beaver coming in with a $5 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. I knew there was going to be some jokes about the iCow code for Pensacola, KPNS. If you say that really fast, you can imagine what it sounds like.
The Hooters girls couldn't stop staring at the PNS, so they are here for a closer inspection. They are hoping for a hard landing at PNS.
Jesus Christ. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Seat 2A would be very proud of that donation. Thank you very much, Average Beaver. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you. Huge no floaties to you, man. Always a good sense of humor around here, chat. That's for sure. You'll always find a good sense of humor around here. Umer, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. I hope you are doing well. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today, my friend. Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. Always inspired by Seat 2A? Yes, 100%. Thanks, Beaver. Appreciate the 5 bones, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, buddy. Is it 13 for VATSIM? I don't even know, to be honest with you. Hey, Cap, do you know about any study level long haulers coming out soon besides the fly-by-wire 380? We've got, hey look, one little cloud. we've got PMDG coming with their 777. We've got Quality Wings with their 787, no release date confirmed. We've got TFDI with their MD-11, no release date confirmed yet. No release date for any 3 of those planes, but those are 3 big planes, heavy planes. So, yeah. You're new to this channel, am I a real pilot? No, I do not hold any license. No. Quality Wings is MIA. Well, I don't know when the latest post from them was, but they said that they weren't gonna provide any more updates. They were just gonna be hard at work getting it done. So fingers crossed, man. Jeff, good to see you, man. It is, absolutely, dude. Listen, man, no sim is perfect. I think we can all agree on that. No simulator is perfect. I think what makes the simming experience a good experience for the user is if it checks all the boxes that they're looking for, right? Everybody has their own idea of what they're looking for. Everybody has their own wants and needs when it comes to a simulator. I don't think maybe we all share certain needs and certain things that we would like or we enjoy in our simulator. But at the end of the day, it's you fly whatever makes you happy, man. Whatever you enjoy doing, right? So that's really what it comes down to, man. I think it's very much a user experience. I don't really think there is this simulator's better, this simulator's best. I don't really think there's any of that. I think it's you choose how you want it to be, you know what I mean? 29 degrees, 3010. 3010, good, throw that up there. We're just gonna throw the winds 170. It was 7 or 6? 6. It's variable, we'll just throw that
Average
there.
beaver, considering candy with an I saw plenty of them during the flight, and Amy was airtight in the cockpit. I would say they don't need a closer look, they just want more Pensacola action. No floaties.
Huge no floaties to you. C2A again coming in with the support. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really, really do appreciate you, man. Thank you. As a programmer, it's better to just get software built than have to provide updates every other second. For sure. Yeah, for sure, man. Is the 787 the 900, 8 or the 900 version, or maybe a combo? The one that, I'm not sure. I think they do both. Yeah. Can I do any tricks with my vape? No. As I explained, 12 had many developments since last week, and I don't think they've had any. I think they're testing the beta 3. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't forget, Simulator is only a video game too. Of course, absolutely, dude. Yeah. Do you want to do a flight on the Tolus 319 and X-Plane 12? I'm sure I will do a flight. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I'm sure I'll check out the Tolus. Yeah. No, I'm definitely not going to pay $20 to Flight Factor for the 320. I'm not interested in that. If I want to fly a 320, I'm just going to jump in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not going to. I don't necessarily think the Flight Factor 320 is really that good of an airplane either. I think there are many other better airplanes for that kind of money on the market. There's no way I'm giving them $20. There's no way, dude. I'm not giving them $20 again. Actually hit the dislike and quickly switched it to a like. Everyone remain calm. He'll never find out. There we go. How are you, the 737 guy? Good to see you, man. ECAP, I go to work and hide in the washroom watching your streams. Jesus, X-Plane Pro, that's not good, man. Tolus Flight Factor or Flight Factor Tolus? Definitely Tolus over Flight Factor in my opinion, for sure, man. Yeah. Flight Factor A320 bad, Fenix A320 good. I mean, I don't even know if, like, again, I don't really fly them, but I don't know. That whole, I don't like the way that the airplane runs. I don't like the performance. I don't like the way that it flies. It feels very, it just feels like a brick, man. That's why the Brick Factor 320. That's literally the nickname that I have coined, the Brick Factor 320, because in my opinion, it flies like a brick. It just slams into the ground. You ever thought about getting a PPL? Yes, I do use medical marijuana, so that makes things a little bit more complicated. You have to pass you got to go get your Cat 3 medical exam, and you obviously can't have any marijuana in your system. So that's kind of the dilemma that I'm at when going for like a PPL. I've always wanted to go get the PPL, but that means that I'd probably have to switch over to like a prescription or something for my back for a good couple months to get off the medicine, the marijuana. So yeah, we'll see, man. we'll see, dude. I'm not in any rush to like go and get it, so I'm not a fan of the rotation. Definitely not a fan of the $20 upgrade fee. I just don't understand the $20 upgrade fee. Everything else is free. The 7.5 is free. The 7.6 is free. The 777 is free. So I just don't understand it, man. All right, let's start our descent. We're going down to 3,000 feet. We'll get that going. We'll go ahead and get the seatbelt signs on and armed, and there we have it, friends, starting our descent down into Pensacola. What would you tell my girlfriend because she's scared of her first ever flight? You are more likely to die on the way to the airport in a car than you are in an airplane. Tell her that. That might scare her a little bit more, but tell her that she's more likely to die en route to the airport than she is actually at the airport or on the airplane. It's a great way, right? Maybe she won't want to drive now, but you know. How's the Fenix FPS? Have they improved it since launch? Yes, Andreas, big time. Yeah, you can see down here I've got my FPS in the bottom corner, getting low to mid 50s. True kind of words. Yeah, probably ones people don't want to hear though, right? Quick flight, it is. Yeah, very quick flight, man. Look at those beautiful clouds right there. Little bit of cloud cover. The airport's over this way, so we should be fine. I'm more scared of driving than flying. So many idiots on the roads. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of idiots, man. There are. Although there are idiots in the sky as well. They're probably smarter idiots up in the sky, right? I like to think anyways. Afternoon, Cap. Hope you had a swell vacation. I did, mostly mustard. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Hey, Cap. What should you pay attention to when buying a monitor for flight simming? I mean, resolution is key. You don't want to go too high. I see a lot of people like wanting to get 4K monitors and they may only have like a 2060 or a 2070. I understand the appeal of a 4K monitor, but I think it's also you got to keep everything in check. Remember that flight simming is very resource heavy. So having a 4K monitor and running everything in 4K may be, you know, let's say if you're running on 1920 by 1080, you may be getting 50 something FPS. You switch over to 1440p, you may end up getting lower.
Check can attest. Candy, with an I, is the one that has a luggage handle as a tramp stamp.
Jesus Christ. This guy, man. C2A with another $3 donation. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, buddy. I don't really drive because I can't stand the drivers in Vancouver. Oh, dude, some of the drivers in Vancouver are wild, man. All those BMWs and Mercedes whipping around. All those rich kids. Holy, dude. Yeah, I'm a 1080p enjoyer. I like FPS. Yes, I agree with you, Ghost. Yeah, social media is only spamming so many accidents because they're so rare in the world. Not so often could we see or believe. Yes, 100%, man. Yeah, he's talking about me. Let's be very clear. Davis. Her first flight will be 11 hours. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all, man. I mean, she could take a nap. Tell her you get to watch like 3 movies on an 11-hour flight. You can definitely watch like 3 movies. Have a little bit of a nap. That's a long flight, man. Enjoy that, though. It'd be awesome. Isn't Sim Update 10 available releasing this week? I don't know if it's this week or next, Willie. I'm not sure. I've got a 2060, and I was actually looking for 1080p or 1440. With a 2060, I'm still going 1080 TFS. And in order to get the best performance, I'd be going 1080, man. As a streamer and a content creator, obviously performance and visuals, I want you guys to have a smooth viewing experience. I've told you guys before, sometimes I pop into other streams and I look at just the disaster that's going on, the slideshow, people getting 20 FPS, 15 FPS. I understand not everybody is as fortunate as I am to be able to have a $3,000 or a $4,000 computer. It's more about being a streamer and configuring your setup for a viewing pleasure. So for me, 1080p is still perfectly fine. Eventually, I think we'll move up to like 1440 or 4K, but I still think performance to visuals is very important. So yeah, you're on a 3070 Ti on 2K perfectly fine. With DLSS Sim Update 10 will be even better. Yep, absolutely, Willie. You're also not streaming, right? That's kind of more, I'm just kind of getting at like the streaming and stuff. So in my opinion, if you get over 35 FPS, it's pretty good. Yes, I agree. 35 FPS is usually the cutoff for me. I don't really like to see my sim go lower than 35 FPS. Yeah. Almost got sideswiped on the way home from college. Trust me, drivers in Perth are some of the worst. No doubt, man. Drivers everywhere, dude. Everywhere, man. Those rich kids have gotten into fatal accidents, killing others, and they just pay their way out in most cases. Yeah, of course. That's how it always works, man. I have 30 FPS with a Flight Factor A320 and X-Plane with RTX 3070 Ti, and that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I mean, performance in X-Plane 12 is very underwhelming right now. Like, very, very, very underwhelming. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. I would maybe match that towards, like, what you get with it in X-Plane 11. Also, the Flight Factor 320 is not the best on performance. It's not the best at all, so, yeah. I was surprised that I didn't get a performance drop after switching 1440p. I have a Ryzen 5 5600X and a 3060 Ti. Those are pretty good specs, AlexSiu. That's probably why, man. Your computer is pretty competent. It can deal with all of that, you know? It can do that, man. Just made this flight a couple months ago. Nice. Awesome, man. Well, I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy the visuals if something looks familiar to you. You're in Microsoft Flight Simulator with an RTX 2060 on medium with some settings on high, and sometimes it struggles. Yeah, I mean, certain airports, certain sceneries definitely can make it struggle, man. That's for sure. Yeah. I'll ask my boss if I can wear the Captain Canada shirt to work. Good luck with that one, man. Is the fly-by-wire A320, it's a good plane, Massey. Yeah, it's a good starting out plane for sure. Yeah. Just upgraded my PC with a Ryzen 5800X 3D and a 3080 and a clean loading, getting 60 FPS most of the time now in 2K. Yeah, that's a beastly computer, man. Pardon me, that's a beastie computer. Beastly, man. I'm on a GTX 1080. I'm more limited by my CPU, though. Got you. I had to give my 2070 GPU mouth-to-mouth at Miami last weekend. Miami's difficult on the FPS, man. There's a lot going on there, especially if you've got the pay-where scenery and the entire, yeah, you know. What was the most horrible FPS experience in all the Sims? Probably back in the day of like X-Plane 10, X-Plane 11. Used to get some real terrible FPS flying into some airports, especially before Vulcan. When things were on like OpenGL, it would just be a stutter fest. Yeah. Hey, Cap, did you see XP72 stream yesterday? Landing in Atlanta, he forgot to set the throttle into manage mode on final. He set it to 180. Nope, I did not get to see that, unfortunately, man. I honestly don't watch a lot of other streamers, to be honest. I find what happens when I watch a lot of other streamers, I end up like just critiquing them way too hard. Because like as a content creator and a streamer, I would, you know, I always want things to be a certain way, so I end up just, I don't watch a lot of other streams, man. Sometimes I can like pop in, sometimes, you know, I'll jump on Twitch and I'll jump into like Chewy or somebody over there that's streaming London Controller or something and just say hi and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't watch a lot of streams, man. I really don't watch a lot. Just saw the TFDI MD11 for Microsoft Flight Simulator will be $90. If you want more features, you need to pay an extra $15 for an even more, again, another $90. Interesting. I didn't know they released a price point yet, but yeah. Just recently got the TCA and oh my, it is epic. Compared to my Logitech joystick, there's a massive comparison. Oh, 100%. Yeah, for sure. Fenix is really great with high fidelity, but fly-by-wire is more reliable and overall better. Why don't I use the fly-by-wire? I don't believe that at all, man. Again, that's Maximo. That's a personal preference, man. I don't think there's any proof that goes behind the fly-by-wire being, you know, the flight model on the Fenix is far superior. There's just a lot of things that are done better in the Fenix, but again, that's personal preference, man. Nobody's telling you have to fly the Fenix, but yeah. Thij, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. I swear Captain Canada's shirt when I'm on duty. You're crazy, man. I have a 2070 right now, but I'm switching to a 4090 when they release. Whoop, baby. That'll be fun, dude. That will be fun, man. Cap, what should be updated for CPU or GPU? By the way, I know that you should seek for a balance. It really depends. It really depends which one, man. Exactly, Smitty. Don't even watch my own VODs. You got it, man. Exactly. Another 15. Yeah, I haven't seen the pricing for the MD11, to be honest with you. Whoever's behind me, you may want to slow down just a little bit. You're right up on my tail. Maybe slow down. If you're watching the stream, you're less than 5 miles, which is not going to be ideal for separation coming into the airport. We just went through transition altitude. We set that at 3010. We've got all of our performance tabs set up here. 321 on the barrel for minimums. Winds are 170 at 6. Well, we just put in 170. They're still variable at 6, but we just put them down the runway. Well, there you go. 090 at 7. So weather is just updated, so we'll plug that in. 090 at 7. So nice crosswind today into here. Mete, thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Our newest business class member. Huge no floaties, man. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. That pricing was released a long time ago. Got you. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen anything, man. Is 1080p vs 1440p a huge down drop in visuals? Is my road block decision wise? I currently have an LG 34-inch 65 Hz 1440p, and it stutters with my 3080 Ti settings at medium. Interesting. You shouldn't be getting stutters at 1440p with a 3080 Ti, especially with settings at medium. A 3080 Ti running in 1440, you should definitely be able to run high end and not have any issues. I don't know what would be going on. What do you have it installed on? Do you have it installed on an SSD, an M.2, a regular hard drive? A lot of questions. It's weird. Jeremy, I'm doing well, man. Thanks for coming and hang out today. Appreciate that, dude. You've never gotten a wind shear in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Is that there, or am I just really lucky? No, I don't even know if wind shears are a thing. I think wind shears are a thing with the new update coming out. I know that they're doing like an overhaul to the weather and what it's going to be doing, but yeah. Auto brake over to medium, and we armed our ground spoilers, chat, so we're good to go here for our arrival. Coming up on 10,000 feet, 12,000 now. Hello back home in North Carolina. Good to see you, Cap Denis. Hope you had a great vacation, man. What are my sim settings? High-end preset, clouds on ultra, trees on low. High-end preset, clouds, ultra, trees low. I've been watching your content for a while. It was time to support you and join the community. Thank you so much, Mate. Appreciate that, man. Huge no floaties to you, man. Welcome to the green team. I hope you enjoy that, dude. Thank you. Set off-screen terrain pre-caching to ultra or you will stutter. Yes, true. Do set that to ultra. I have noticed a lot of a difference to that ghost as well. Yes. My 3060 OC runs at 2K ultra 40 FPS. Definitely something going on with this 30. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting stutters and poor performance on medium settings with a 3080 Ti. No, definitely not, man. Definitely not. How are my experience frames flying into Fly Tampa Boston? Better now, Andreas. They've recently released a patch. I don't know if you've updated to the newest version of the scenery. It was a little bit, depending on which runway you came in, it was a little bit heavy on FPS. I made a video recently, actually. I think I updated the scenery there, but yeah. Sorry, Cap, meant to add its stutter fest at big airports on approach, departure, and taxi. Like somebody suggested, Koch would maybe try and set your pre-cache terrain to ultra or something like that. I think that's what you want to do. Pardon me. Here, off-screen terrain pre-caching. Set that to ultra. What are your hopes and expectations for the upcoming sim update? According to Microsoft, it should be released within this week. Just more performance, man. Better performance at bigger airports and stuff like that. I think that would be awesome. 10,000 feet, chat. Landing lights are coming on. Wing lights are coming on as well. Yeah, just better performance, man. That'd be awesome. I'd be happy with that. Yeah. Remember when you used to get 1 FPS at large airports back when Microsoft Flight Simulator was still new? 1 FPS. Interesting. I don't know how you would fly with 1 FPS. Only wind shear warning I ever got was at 100 feet when touching down at Lisbon in X-Plane 11. Those pants were straight to the wash. Damn, that's crazy. Don, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming to hang out. Appreciate that, man. You're having a great Thursday. Remember, chat, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes today. As I mentioned, I know it's not like the most glorious airports that we've ever flown to. A lot of people probably don't care that we're flying into Pensacola today, but again, when some good scenery comes out, I feel like it's important to showcase some really good scenery. This scenery is top-notch. This one is definitely right up there with some of the better scenery that I've flown into. And I always support developers that I feel deserve to be, supported, So you get 13 FPS on the ground in my home airport. It sucks. New York City slams my FPS. Interesting. Huh. I only seem to get stutters around JFK, New York City area with a 3080. Yeah, true. Since when are you streaming on YouTube? Following since 2 years, I believe. How long have I been streaming on YouTube? I think we're up to 5 years now. 5 or 6 years, man. Maybe Microsoft will figure out the vehicles should not run into the aircraft. Yeah, that'd be a good one too, Kevin. Yeah, absolutely. Just an exaggeration. Realistically, it was like 10 to 20. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Since X-Plane 12 looks good, but I expected more, but still a beautiful simulator. Definitely, it's definitely an improvement. I don't think it's as big of an improvement as all of us expected. But, you know, we got to give it time as well, right? We got to give it time, man. Do you into Pero Bhutan? I did that one actually not that long ago, Jack. If you go to my channel and you click on the videos, you'll see that we flew into Pero, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago or something like that. So yeah. Beaver, drop another 5 bomb. Huge no floaties to you, Beaver. Thank you again for the continued support of the channel, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming into my mind with some comments when I started simming with 12 years old and getting 10 to 12 FPS on average, still enjoyable. Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man. I remember when I first started like simming and gaming, like I didn't even know what FPS was, man. Like I remember when my buddy told me about like 144 hertz monitor, and I was like, "You're silly, like you're silly, man. Like that does not improve anything." Oh boy, was I wrong.
As we descend on PNS, some say it's a small runway, others say it's average. It's not a Denver, but it's all in the eye of the beholder. No floaties.
Jesus, dude. What are you and C2A get together for a convention? A donation convention? Huge no floaties to you, Average Beaver. Thank you very much for support, man. I truly do appreciate you. I think it's average size, quite frankly. Thanks for support, man. Would you still recommend Microsoft over X-Plane when you have bad internet? It really doesn't take a lot to download the stuff from Microsoft servers, man. You can have a pretty shitty connection and you should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. I still think out of all of them, I still think that Microsoft Flight Simulator, especially if you're just getting into the hobby, I still feel like Microsoft Flight Simulator is still the way to go. Just for ease of access and right out of the box having like a decent simulator and time with it. So yeah. Is X-Plane 12 out? If it is, I'm buying it ASAP. It's available through Laminar's website, and I streamed it all last week, X-Plane Pro, so yes, it is available. Sim Update 10 is introducing NVIDIA DLSS. When I got it out of beta and turned on the DLSS, it gave me 7 to 10 FPS gain, which is insane. Yes, that's good, man. That's very good. I'm excited. I hope we can also see gains like that. Let's throw flaps 1 out. We're just on the line. We're about 5 knots under the line, but that's really going to help manage our speed here. I'm going to bring the speed back to 190 knots. We do have an airplane behind us, so we're not going to slow down quite that much. We'll keep 170 till 5 miles. Have you flown Islamabad to Skardu? That's one heck of an approach. I have not. No. If you could throw that into the suggestion channel in the Discord, that would be awesome. Then I could actually remember that we should be flying there. I see our runway just over here in the distance. Everything is loading in now. X-Plane 12 seems too familiar. A lot of assets and code was scrapped from 11. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%, man. And I think that's why it's kind of received the reception from a lot of people. No matter what, like you're gonna have you know, the fanboys, if you will, that just protect X-Plane at all costs. I'm an X-Plane fanboy too, but I know where to draw the line. And my initial thoughts, and like I said, things may change. My initial thoughts with X-Plane is that not enough has been done. Not enough has been done to warrant, and not only that, but like, let's be real here, Laminar Research overhyped the hell out of this. They overhyped, and I think they had everybody's expectations set a little bit too high, and I feel like it was definitely underwhelming when it released in its early state. But we'll have to see, man. We got to give it time, you know. Got to give it time, dude. Noor, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back. Been a while. Hope all's well, man. Good to see you. 9.5 miles. Drop our gear. Bring our speed back down to 180. Turn our sounds up. Beautiful. 2,500. Let's go flaps position 2. They even started showing pop-ups of X-Plane 11 prompting you to buy X-Plane 12. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Not only that, but then like all it takes is you just go into like the back-end code and you can see that a lot of things are still named X-Plane 11. They didn't even try and bring it over.
Sounds like penis to me.
2,000.
Davis, huge self floaties to you, my man. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate you as always, sir. Thank you, man. Pensacola. All right, approach phase is activated. We're looking good. We're 6.5 miles out. Let's get fully configured. Runway turn-off lights, nose lights are coming on. We'll give them a call. Pensacola Airport, Delta 1161, 6 mile final, runway 17, Pensacola. Sounds a little bit of departure from Lamina research to me. Yeah, it desperate definitely is. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Flaps 3 through 160 knots. Flaps full. Looking good, chat. Should be a beautiful arrival. Got a 90-degree crosswind, so the touchdown may be a little bit funky on this one because we know, and it should be fixed with Sim Update 10, that there's not a lot of control while the nose wheel is still in the air. The nose wheel has to be down before you can start making those types of things. So joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you guys down on the ground. My airplane. All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Ground spoilers are armed. Cabin crew is advised. You guys are advised. Pensacola traffic, Delta 1161, short final, runway 17, Pensacola. And we give them a call. They know we're good to go. Let's do it. That crosswind is bumping us, chat. I'm going to record the replay so we have it here as well. Good, replay is recording. At least we've got the replay. Once we unload GSX, we can watch the replay. Should be nice to get some wing views into here.
500.
Checked.
$400. 300.
100 above.
200.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers. Nose down gently. Try and maintain center line. There we go. Nose comes over. Decelerating. A little bit floaty on that one. Not bad though. 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pensacola. Little bit floaty on that one. Not bad though. Not too bad at all. Still plenty of time in the touchdown markers beautifully. And we'll vacate the runway here to the right for the traffic behind us. Head Pensacola traffic, Delta 1161, vacating runway 17, Pensacola. Alrighty, chat. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and taxi ourselves over to the gate. Your internet went out at 200 feet. That sucks, dude. Well, it was a good one. It was a good one. Alright, landing lights going off. Nose light over the taxi. Runway turn-offs off. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. EPU master start switch is on. Oh, nice. He gave us plenty of room. He's out there probably about 7 miles. So lots of room. GSX, where are we going? Let's go to... parking. Let's go to... Where are these parkings? We want ramp. I think we want... Hold on. I don't know where we go. Alpha, it's saying 0. Alpha 4. Alpha 4. Hold on. Back out of this. See if we can go next page, parking. No. Delta. Who's that? Okay, I just saw the... Wait, maybe not. I think that's where we want to go. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Strobe lights back on as we're across the runway. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Strobe lights off after crossing the runway. Excuse me, sir. But where are you going? So I think the GSX profile is a little bit messed up for this. I actually had to delete the profile because it was giving me weird things. I don't see anybody in here. Is that a Delta truck? That is a Delta truck. Okay, maybe it did take number 4 then. Is that a follow me car? Yeah, I don't know what that is, dude. I don't know why. Taxi light comes off. And it looks like they are standing and ready here at gate 4 for us. So we'll go ahead and get in here. This is where the real world parks. Now, to be fair, do you know what's crazy, chat? In the real world, Delta sends a 757-300 here, which blows my mind. A 757-300 from Atlanta to Pensacola. That seems a little bit crazy to me. All right, we're following him. Why are you... He's drunk, chat. Don't pay attention to him. I don't know what's going on. Where are we? We're right where an A320 should park. Oh, now you're going to tell me to stop. Okay. Park brake is on. Now he apparently is telling me to stop, chat. No problem. APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Anti-collision light, sorry, beacon light comes off. I'm going to come down here. Now, I've been having problems. We're going to deboard. I've been having problems with the jetways. The jetways have not been working. So I'm going to toggle jetway. Yeah, see, the jetway isn't working at this airport. I don't know why. I can't get it to work. I don't know why. But she just doesn't work, chat. I don't know why. All right, let's go to GSX. We're going to start the deboarding process.
Deboarding requested.
Deboarding requested. And there we have it. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. We'll finish our flows. External power can come on. APU comes off. APU bleed comes off. Fuel pumps come off. Seatbelts come off. Emergency exits. Crew supply comes off. And there we have it, chat. A beautiful flight. Apparently I didn't clean up the spoilers and flaps. I thought I did that. Apparently not. Will those even go clean? Because we don't even have hydraulic pressure now. I don't even know if those will go clean, to be honest with you. Probably not. I think I left them out because we do our replay. Are you guys staying? Yeah, okay. They are staying, so I guess that'll be fine for the replay. Can you come back out? No, okay. Well, there we go. Pensacola has a big school for Marine Corps, Air Force, and Navy students. Got you. Okay, cool. So, unfortunately, I don't know why the jetways aren't working at this airport. This is version 1.1 as well of this scenery. We did pretty well. A320, A330 and 200, so we're okay there. But, yeah. This is what happens when you don't get the... when the jetway doesn't attach, you just end up getting wonderful passengers who just walk right off your airplane. No problems. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on with the jetways. I can't seem to toggle them. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know why. I can't toggle them using GSX, and I can't toggle them using... the aircraft as well. So, yeah. Try calling it through the in-game ETC. I don't even have that available, man. I don't do any of that. So, what pack is this? This looks clean. Well, this is GSX. GSX is doing all that, but Yeah, there we go. We just had the 7-3 land that was right behind us. Beautiful. Okay, so obviously with this looking the way that it does, we don't need to watch any of this. So I'm just going to hit the restart on the Kutal, and that'll go ahead and get rid of everything. And then what we can do is we can come over here, and we can close all of our doors. Close. And I'll might as well... Wait. Why? Okay, hold on. This should work. Okay. There we go. No, why you keep reopening? Stop it. Close. And then replay. Stop. Would you close and stop, please? And then we have to disconnect from... Oh, chat. This is going to drive me bananas. And then we're just going to hit the replay. Hopefully we don't have, like, all of our things open, and we probably do, but... How does that happen? How do we how do our flaps instantly go up? Okay, wait, there we go. Ground spoilers are down. Will flaps go back down? We'll see if the flaps come back down. Probably not, but hey, at least we get a replay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with GSX at this airport. It's just not happy. Is GSX Pro worth it? Yes. To be fair, it works at about 95% of the airports that I use it at. I don't know what's causing the issues today. It's something it doesn't like this airport for whatever reason. It's just not a fan of this airport. I don't know why. But yeah, it just doesn't like it for some reason, unfortunately. Ah, that was a nice landing, chat. Just after the 1,500 footers. Actually, wasn't even that bad of a float. I thought we floated worse than that. That wasn't that bad at all. I'll take that all day long, my amigos. Wasn't bad at all. I mean, I'm convinced half of Delta's fleet is 7.5s. They are. So, what is the price of GSX Pro? I'm not sure. I think it's €40, 40 or something like that. Zero flap greaser. Yeah, gotta love the replays, right? Gotta love replay systems in Microsoft Flight Sim. 1,000 footers, 1,500s, just past the 1,500 footers. No, I'm perfectly happy with that. Ooh, they even have like a thing being built over here. Awesome. All right, chat, I'm going to rewind this one more time. You guys are going to watch it from the GoPro view. I hope you enjoyed this replay. I'm going to get set up for our second leg back into Atlanta. I will see you all in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the replay and the tunes.
started talking, we were kids, and I knocked down all of your marbles, but you did not seem to mind at all. We took our bikes to the lake after school each day and skipped many stones from the beach, and one thing you said was, listen, I will have your back always. And now we're grown up, I don't really see you enough. There's too much to be done, yeah, it's no fun. But even if we're far apart, I know
Catering vehicles are on their way.
haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. You are my own safety zone. You're solid like a granite stone. It came very sudden the day when we moved away from what had been our home since forever. I was scared then, so scared that I would lose you. But you called me up right after I touched the ground. You wanted to hear that I got there all safe and sound, and you said, I know we're gonna stay the same. And now we're grown up, I don't really see you enough. There's too much to be done, yeah, it's no fun. But even if we're far apart, I know where we belong. Haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. You are my own safety zone. You're solid like a granite stone. I know where we belong. My own safeties haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. My own safety zone. I know where we belong. My own safeties haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. My own safety zone. Solid like a granite slab. Solid like a granite slab. Solid like a granite slab. Solid like a granite slab.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back inside the simulator. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. We're ready to rock and roll. We're flying back to Atlanta. We've got the catering services getting the catering going today. So without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll back to Atlanta. I think our flight time was 49 minutes, 43 minutes, even shorter on the way back to Atlanta today. So let's go ahead and jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock. Make sure our sounds are all turned up here nicely for us. Beautiful. Let's get our external power to the on position. Battery switch 1 and 2 is coming online. Let's get our adheres set, left side, right side, pardon me, center. Continue our flows down here. Crew supply comes on. Fuel pump stays off. Nav and logo lights come on. No smoking to the auto position. Emergency exits are armed, and we'll go ahead and set this guy to the aft cargo. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's start loading up the airplane, shall we? So we'll go ahead and grab some information. Go to Fenix tab. We'll import our flight plan from SimBrief. Take care of all of that. Daniel, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. What resolution am I playing at? 1080p. 1080p, my friend. Have you triggered the GSX installer config to exclude third party to use it to work on jetways not connecting correctly? I have, Lars. Yes, I have. Maybe I need to remove. Maybe we need to remove this one. I don't know. Maybe it should be using the default GSX ones, but I do have it to exclude the third party for this airport. Maybe I need to change that back. Let's go to our massive balance page today. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. We're going to go to instant Beautiful. We'll dismiss that, and then we can go to GSX and we can start loading the airplane. So let's go request
Boarding
boarding.
requested.
Beautiful. Cool. Let's come down here and start working on the McDo. Go to the init ref tab. We'll clear out all of this. Do our init request. Thank you plane next to you, though. Very cool. Yeah, the thank you plane. Yeah, it's awesome. We are Delta, what are we? 1187. 1187 today. Nope. 1187. Good. We'll throw that in there. Wonderful. We'll go to our IRS init. We'll confirm on alignment. Beautiful. That looks good. Wonderful. We'll come back here. Everything looks good there. Let's go to our flight plans. Departures. They don't have any SIDs or stars out of here, so we'll just plan for runway 17 for departure. No SID, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. It's going to be radar vectors direct SIU. Let's go to Atlanta. We're going to go to arrivals. We're going to plan for the ILS 9 right. We're going to be on the Gandalf 2 arrival with the ENT transition. Good. And we're going to go to VIAs. And if I pull open my chart here, we want to take it via ILS 17 right. I mean, we could just put in, I guess we could put in, we'll go with from D-fins. How about that? So we'll put in D-fins. I'm going to go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Cool. All of that looks good. No crazy discontinuities or anything like that. I'm happy with that. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and hit the init ref tab again, and we'll plug in some more information. So let's go over here. We'll grab this information. So 58.5 and 31.4. 58.5/31.4. And we'll populate that. Our block fuel for today's flight, 5.8. Go ahead and plug that in. 5.8. Beautiful. That's all in there and looking good. Go ahead and return this. That's all set. Wonderful. Come over here. Get these guys all the way turned down. Beautiful. 2000 squawking on and reporting. No ATC today out of here, so that's fine. We'll do that. Cool. Let's come back over here. Let's grab the weather. See if anything has changed. Altimeter 3008. So we'll go ahead and plug that in here. 3008. Good. We're looking for 33,000 feet today for our top altitude. Sorry, 33. Yes, I think I said that. 33,000. We'll plug that in there like that. Good. All right, cool. And we'll work on our V speeds. So we'll come over here, go to our departure performance. Before we do that, we'll go back to our init ref. Costa decks today, they want 25 with a cruise level of 330. So we'll plug that number in there. Good. And then we'll go to our performance tab and we can go ahead and calculate all of this. We're departing runway 17. Runway conditions are dry. We'll sync up our final load sheet. Flap config, we're going to do flaps 2. Force toga no. Anti-ice will be off. Packs will be on. We'll sync up our live weather. And we'll go ahead and calculate that bad boy. Beautiful. There's our V-speeds. 31, 35, 35. 131. 135. 135. Beautiful. And then for our flaps and our flex temps, 2/down 0.3. 2 and down 0.3. And I think it was a flex of 57. Yes, 57. We're going to hear those engines ripping out of here today. 57 on the flex temp. Beautiful. Cool. GSX, have you loaded up the airplane? I don't hear any passengers loading. Did it already load all my passengers and everything? It says boarding passengers now. Upright jetway requested, waiting for other services to be finished. Maybe it loaded all my passengers already, chat. Was it making the loading noise? Can't even remember. Do you ever plan on doing full cockpit sim streams in the near future? If I can get into one, for sure, man. I mean, I've got one up on my channel where I went into a 737-400. It was an NG, but it was a 400 cockpit. But yeah, our initial load sheet, we'll go ahead and accept that. Beautiful. Wait for our final load sheet. Is it a K loader? I think so. Yes, it is. I'm not sure why the Airbus, this one uses the K loader. Wouldn't it just be normal baggage loaders for the A320? I don't know much about the loading systems here. It would be normal baggage, yeah. I think somebody has to do the... I think somebody has to, like, redo the profile of the, of the Fenix A320. But would have to see. All narrow bodies use belt loaders. Okay. So there's something going on with, I don't know, November 16th for Warzone 2.0. That's not bad. About a month after release. 2 months from now. 2 months from tomorrow. That's not bad at all. Does it look good? Did the map look good, Bobby? You can easily change those cargo loaders and the baggage loaders in the customize aircraft menu. Takes 2 seconds. GSX. Customize airplane. And what do I do here? On this one, or are you talking about the... Click cargo 1. Okay. And change it to belt. Shit, I didn't know you could do this. Do I have to, like, remove that? Select belt. And then that's all I have to do? Or just leave it on auto? Okay, got you like that. Okay. And then... do I close door? I didn't know you had... I didn't know you could change it like that. And then what, can I click on, like, cargo 2? And then put it to belt and remove that one as well? Uh-huh. And then... do I save? And there you go. Click out of it, and then you do cargo 2. Okay. So now what? Is it going to save that? Is it going to save that for this specific airport, or is it going to do it for this airplane? Or do I just, now it should be good? Now it should always be the belt loader. Okay, I see what you mean. Now it's always going to be the belt loader. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. I didn't know that. Very cool. I should just be able to click on the same door to remove the little pop-up. Got you. Just found out fly-by-wire update. Now you have an option to put on SATCOMs. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Bradley. It'll save it for the airplane, not the livery. Okay, cool. So the entire airplane. So it's going to be belt loaders from now on. Awesome. We'll have a look once we land in Atlanta. We'll see if it actually is holding that. DMZ sounds exactly like Hazard Zone. Okay. So they're basically just copying the Hazard Zone from... got you. But does the map look good? That's all I'm concerned about. Does the map look good? Didn't show much. It's bigger than Verdansk, desertish setting. Okay, interesting. Huh. Cap, isn't it a little weird that the climb mode in The Sims is like a quarter of the TCA throttle quadrant? That's how it is, man. I don't know. That's how it is. It'll work next time you do ground services when you land in Atlanta. You'll see. All right, cool. Perfect. Can't believe it's going to be November in 2 months. Yeah, I know. Crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. All right, it looks like we got the final baggage loaded up. I don't know what's going on with the passengers. It looks like everybody's boarded and we're all ready to go. I don't know why he's still sitting there waiting. Maybe he's just waiting for it. There we go. Now he's going away. Beautiful. There we have it. All right, cool. Sweet. So we should be driving away. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU, shall we? So we'll go inside. Let's get the fuel pumps on. APU master start switch on. Let's go ahead and spool them up. Joshua, thanks so much for your support, Joshua. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for becoming a first-class member. Guys, please get some love in chat for Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Kepke, I really enjoyed that video you made from Manchester to Belfast. I remember doing that route in an older version of FS because FSX is still playing up, so I need to sort that out. Awesome, Spider Rebel. Glad you enjoyed it, man. It was a really fun flight. We'll definitely do that one again, man. That's a really cool, it's a really fun little routing, man. I am going to remove the GSX traffic cones. There we go. Now, what about for pushback? For pushback, can I also choose customize airplane for nose gear? I guess you can't do any of that. Okay. That's fine anyways. All right, cool. APU is spooling up. We're looking good. We've got our passengers on board. Let's come over here. We'll make sure that we've got all of our doors closed. We've got all of our takeoff information set. Go to ground services. Okay, we're going to close the front door. We'll remove the chocks and cones as well. If we go to the overhead, we'll get the EPU bleed on. We'll get the external power to the off position. Beautiful. Seatbelts go on. And let's go ahead and plan for our pushback. Come over here. We'll go prepare for pushback and departure. Good. We'll come over here. We'll remove the ground power. Wonderful. We're ready to go here, chat. We're just going to wait for our... There we go. Here comes the gear pin. Have you seen the Fly-by-Wire 380 previews? Yes. I just don't get excited about previews anymore, man. I don't know why, but I just don't get excited about previews. I get excited like when I actually see like people flying it and we're ready to go, you know?
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
We are ready for pushback.
Awesome. You have glasses on. Nice.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right. Tow should be driving up here in a second. Here comes the tow. And for our pushback, we're going to want to go... We actually may do a custom one here, chat. It's going to get a little bit messy trying to do this pushback. Yeah, we're going to do a custom pushback. The textures look really good, though, in my opinion. For what? The fly-by-wire? Absolutely, dude. Fly-by-wire is on point, man, with all their textures. Yeah.
Locking gear.
Looks awesome. All right, locking gear. We're looking good. We've got a company message. Probably going to be our final load sheet. Go ahead and get that. There it is, our final load sheet. Got 155 souls on board today. Beautiful. Over to Miami. Again, can't believe we got nice weather into Miami today. Must be special. We're going to quick edit the pushback. Yep, we're going to come all the way over here. And we're going to bring this all the way in. And we're going to spin ourselves. And we're going to... Actually, that's pretty damn good right there, chap. Kind of like that. That should be fine right there. Cool. We'll
Exiting
enter that
from
in.
editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brakes.
Looks like he's pushing back, so let's let him get out of the way. We don't need to push back right in front of him. Don't need to make a cluster. You know what? I don't even know how you would get out of there.
Release parking brakes.
Yes, we're just... Give me a second, please.
Release parking brakes.
Oh, my lord.
Release parking brakes.
Love all the Delta planes next to you. Looks realistic. Nice. Yes, it does, for sure. You push back the wrong way?
Release parking brakes.
Just to push back that way. Well, I know, man. I'm waiting for him to move so we don't cut him off. Is this the new PNS scenery? It is, man. It's really nice here. While we're waiting for him, I'll give you a quick little tour of the scenery. Yeah. It is the new Pensacola airport scenery. It looks really nice, man.
Release
They did a really
parking
good job.
brakes.
Not only does it look nice, but it runs really nice as well. But yeah, really cool scenery, man. Really cool scenery. I'm not quite sure I would
Release parking brakes.
listen there, you. I'm not quite sure I would put it quite up into the quality of the Belfast that we flew in last week, but as far as like a
Release
U.S. airport
parking
and stuff,
brakes.
it's really nicely done. Yeah, really nicely done. They did a good job. One thing I noticed though is they just
Release
copy
parking
pasted. Like
brakes.
everything's united. Every single gate is a united gate. They didn't. They didn't put Delta gates. They just everything is united
Release
gate.
parking brakes.
There's the washroom, united. Everybody's got united gates, so that's my only little
Release
thing.
parking brakes.
Little attention to detail. Okay, man, I know you're flying with us. Can you please move your airplane? This is what happens when you want to jump to being pushing back first.
Release
Like, I
parking
can't
brakes.
push back until you're gone. So we make a good LaGuardia? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I
Release
saw
parking brakes.
screenshots. Derzeki's doing Newark. So, yeah. You got a Chrysler LeBaron that spoke to you. Jesus.
Release parking brakes.
United Hub, apparently, man. Yeah. Apparently we just want to keep releasing our parking brake. How? I think you can change how often they actually say that to you.
Release parking brakes.
GSX settings. Where is it? Timings. Message interval. Let's go
Release parking brakes.
100 seconds. What would be... Wait, I can't do that? Okay, can I put 60? Okay, 60 seconds. Apply. There. Every minute you can tell
Release
me.
parking brakes.
Stop this. There we go. He's moving. Do you think GSX is worth it? If you're looking for that little bit extra, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, man, for sure. All right, there he goes. Now we will release the park brake. Are you happy?
Commencing push.
Thank
All
you.
engines clear. Start at will.
Red beacon light is coming on. Let's do it, friends. Engine start selector to the start position. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Captain, he's giving you the nod. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Any chance you could share control census videos for the PMGG 738? Thanks. Default. I don't do anything special, Canada Airliner. I keep everything at default, my man. Everything at default, and I work around that. I don't set any special curves, or I don't do anything crazy like that. Hi from Spain. Love your videos, Captain Canada. I love all your videos. You make incredible videos. Continue like this. Victor, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. All the way from Spain. We need to fly in Spain again soon. I'm missing my Barcelona ops. Definitely need to get into that. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate you. Sponsored by United, right? My goodness. Cap, you flew Flair Airlines not long ago. Nice. How did that go? Jesus, the tug was right there beside us.
Set parking brakes.
Park brake is set.
Waiting your confirmations for a good engine start.
Thanks. Engine number 2 over to ground. Sorry, engine number 1 to start, not even to ground. We don't have ground. We're flying an Airbus, Captain. Confirm good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
He apologized and everything. He's on his way. What am I going to fly in Belgium? Next week, probably. We're going to go to Brussels. That's in Belgium, right?
Unlocking gear.
The tow bar and nose wheel could be broken. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Flair has tickets to Toronto, Pearson, and Montreal, two-way under $100. Yes. Flair's the way to go, man. We actually have a Flair flight attendant in here now as well. One of our members and longtime viewers.
Tow truck disconnected.
Thank you.
Bypass pin removed.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Thanks so much. Flap set position number 2, chat. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Hey, Cap, do you prefer the Fenix 320 or the PMGG? I like them both, man. I don't think you can go wrong with either purchase. Either purchase, man. I don't think you can really go wrong. All right, overhead. APU is coming off. APU bleed comes off. All of our lights are looking good. Nose light over to taxi. Everything else is set and fine and dandy, looking good. Let's go ahead and get our engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. Trim value down 0.3. We'll call that right about there. Should be good. And there's the gear pin. She's giving us a wave, letting us know we're good to go. Cap, you should make a long-time viewer role in the Discord. I don't even know how I would do that. It would be quite a pain in the ass because a lot of people don't share the same name. If there was a way to like make a bot QRV and like we could do it that way, sure. But I don't know, man. There's no way I would manually be able to go in and just edit everybody's name. Do you know what I mean? That would just drive me bananas. Or I'd get Dan to do it, but Dan would probably tell me to kick rocks. So park brake is off. Let's go. Oh shit, we just had some... Okay, that's weird. We just had an American depart that way and somebody else depart that way. Huskers, I don't have a command for GSX. I can make one, but I don't have a command currently for GSX. I should probably make one though, so I'll make one here once we get airborne, alright, Huskers? I'll make one for GSX. Alright, here we go, leaving the ramp area. Where are we? We are literally in the ramp. Yes, we need to go follow this and then make a left on Alpha. Leo, no, you're fine, man. No problems at all, man. No problems at all, dude. No problemo. It gave us time to go do a nice little view. Flight time, 43 minutes. 43 minutes. I got rid of the hangar, command though, Smitty, just for you. Yeah. Harry, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Takeoff config check is normal. ECAM is no bleu. Imagine how amazing this sim will be like in 5 years. Fuck 5 years, man. Imagine what it's going to be like after sim update 10. It's going to be crazy, dude. I'm excited. It's gone, Schmitty. Gone are the days of the hangar. Silly command anyways, man. I can't add to it. It had reached its max. So like you were telling me and everybody was telling me, oh, you have to add to it. You have to add to it. Well, Nightbot only allows X amount of characters per Nightbot command. We had reached, I couldn't even add anything into it. So it just makes the command completely obsolete, you know? You got flight to Winnipeg soon? That could be fun. Yeah, we'll figure something out, man. I think I've got the scenery for Winnipeg. Why not depart 8 when you have full headwind instead of a crosswind? Runway 8's a lot smaller, Thij. We probably could, never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 7,000 feet, this one's 7,004. You're right, we probably could have taken runway 8. I just figured we all landed on runway 17, so we should all depart on runway 17. I don't even know what the winds are doing, to be honest with you. I just went with what we arrived on. What is the weather? The weather is still 090 at 7. Now it's 050 at 8. So you're right. Runway 8 probably should have been the better option here, but yeah. Remove the X-11 aircrafts? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Don't start with that, Schmitty. You know what's going to happen. You're going to start coming out of the woodwork at me here. Captain said something bad about X-Plane. I don't like him anymore. Turbulence on takeoff is the best part. Such a stretch. I like stretching. Do you? I'm a professional stretcher, actually. All right. Looks like, what is that, an A321? No, it's an A320. Is it? Yeah, it's a 20. He's departing. Please change the pilot seat. Take off on the right seat. Do something new. My goodness, you are very demanding, sir. Then I would have to be First Officer Canada. I couldn't be Captain Canada. I'd have to be First Officer Canada, and I don't know how I feel about that, man. I don't need everybody in chat telling me to FO. That was a 321? Maybe I was right. It did look a little bit long. Pensacola traffic, Delta 1187, lining up runway 17. Pensacola. First Officer Canada. I'd have to change my whole... I'd have to rebrand. if I took off from this seat, I would have to rebrand my entire channel. I couldn't be Captain Canada. Maybe I could be like training Captain Canada. I'd have to switch joysticks because chat would just give me shit. I'd have to switch joysticks. I'd have to fly with my right hand. I don't know, man. There's a lot to ask. There's a lot to ask, man. I don't know how I feel about all this. Daisy is the FO? She is. Well, she was here. She's not here anymore. Okay. We are squawking. Everything looks good there. Everything is set. ECAM is no blue. We're good. All right, cool. Rolling takeoff? Well, you literally just witnessed somebody take off in front of me, so I can't really do a rolling takeoff. That would probably put me right up their APU hole. And I'm not interested in plane porn today. I like plane porn. You know what I mean. Patrick, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Back to 3 stripes on the shoulders. That's it. I'd have to go fix one here too. Man, so many things that would have to happen. So many things. Even a new shirt's needed with 3 stripes. Exactly, right? No, Thish, I don't. It's not my preference. On the roll. Do we have somebody else behind us? Oh, we don't. I thought I saw somebody else pushing back. Oh, he's still at the gate. Maybe he's getting set up. It's cool that they even have, like, the construction going on. You know what I mean? There's the aircraft that just departed. So we're probably good to go. Pensacola traffic, Delta 11E7 departing runway 17, Pensacola. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departures, my friends. Throttle's up to about 40%. We're looking great. Chrono's coming on. Beautiful. Sounds are up. Let's enjoy this departure. Manflex, SRS, auto thrust, bleu. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. Knots. V1 rotate. Positive rate. Gears going up. Pitch for climb. Runway turnoffs, nose lights, wing lights, ground spoilers. Let's go throttles climb. Let's go flaps up 1. And let's send ourselves direct. Charlie Echo Whiskey. Airbus. It's like the Cadillac. Your Boeing is, the 7.3 is like a little sports car. This is like the Cadillac. .210 on the speed. Let's go flaps clean. By Pensacola. Definitely be back. Cool little airport, man. Cool airport, chat. Sweet. Nice departure. Coming up to 250 knots. Straight out climb from here. 5,500 feet. Autopilot's coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Wonderful. Nice departure, my friends. After takeoff checklist. Gear is up and clean. Flaps are clean. Ground spoilers are clean. Next is landing lights at 10,000 feet. Transition altitude at 18,000. We've got 330 plugged in. We are climbing nicely. There we go. That'd be a nice runway to come into as well. Right in off the water like that. That would be cool. Okay, is air buzzing. Yes. Love my Airbus. I love the 320, man. I love the 320 series. When the glider update comes out, any chance for glider stream? You bet your ass we will. 100%, dude. Yes. More than yes. 100% we will. Yeah. We'll go somewhere. We'll do a GA. We'll do a GA stream. We'll do like, you know, everybody comes in their general aviation or their gliders, and we'll definitely do a glider stream, man, for sure. That'd be awesome. For sure, for sure. Is there ATC in Atlanta? No. Sorry. There is not. No ATC today for us, man. X-Plane 12 or Infinite Flight? Whatever you prefer, my friend. I've never flown Infinite Flight, so I can't really tell you. Cap, what do you think about an add-on that makes failures on flights from time to time? Let's say once every 6 months, to see how the streamers react to that. Drunk passengers, broken wiper, whatever. Could be interesting. I mean, a lot of the airplanes offer some type of like failure system. Like I can fail something on this airplane right now if I wanted to through the McDo. But I see what you're saying. There's not a lot of places that have, you know, where like you said, like medical emergency or unruly passenger or something like that. I don't think there's anything that simulates that. But yeah, I don't know. Could be a cool idea. Could be a cool idea, man. That's for sure. Do you recommend waiting for the 4000 series or buying the 3000 series for an upgrade? Wait, Leo. I don't think you'll see a difference between the 2000 and the 3000, but I think you'll really see a difference from the 2000 to the 4000. So I would be waiting, man. Yeah. Doesn't Pack X simulate that passenger stuff? I'm not sure. Does it? I'd have to check. PAX does emergencies with passengers? Okay, well, there you go. So it sounds like somebody's already got something. I wasn't sure if PAX did emergencies or anything like that, but yeah. I actually prefer a failure that isn't anticipated. Yes, I agree with you 100%. One of the reasons why I really don't do failures here on my channel is, to me, it's not fun. Like, sure, it may garner a few more views and a few more likes on the channel, but it's not fun to me to like, you know, like, oh, chat, look at this, 1,500 feet, we lost an engine. I totally didn't just program that in, and now I'm just gonna go and do what I practiced for 3 hours yesterday, losing an engine and returning back to the airport. I don't know, man. I agree with you. That's not fun to me. That's not fun. I'd much rather just have a normal, successful flight from point A to point B. Yeah. I think I saw that a 4090 minimum power requirement is 660 watts just for the card. That's at full draw, though. You gotta understand, man. Like, I understand what people are saying, Brett, but like, I'm gonna be real with you right now, man. I don't think I've ever seen my GPU run at 100%. Just to give you perspective, okay? Just to give perspective right here. I am streaming. I'm playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a very demanding game. There's a lot going on, and I'm still only using 61% of my GPU. I don't think I've ever, and even that, Microsoft Flight Simulator is only using 37%. And, you know, Chrome is using probably 5 or 10. OBS is using 5 or 10. Well, you can see down here, we've got Fenix is actually the second most GPU that it's using. So I understand what you're saying, but like, when does a GPU run at 100%? Do you know what I mean? Never. You're never going to get your GPU running to 100%. So, could it happen? Yes, sure. I get what you're saying. It could happen, but I've never seen my GPU run at 100%. You know what I mean? Is the Fenix worth it? It's an absolutely amazing airplane. Yes. Yeah, amazing airplane. There's transition altitude, friends. 18,000 feet. We'll go standard barometric pressure. Beautiful. We'll release the cabin as well. Got a little bit of cloud off our right wing here, but nothing too crazy. I think, pardon me, I think it's still looking clear. No, I got you, Brett. I got you, man. I always just laugh when like people are like super concerned about that. They're like, oh my God, like, it's like, yeah, but like that's the GPU running at like 100%, like, you know. I'm not sure, Bishop, to be honest with you. I'm really not sure, man. I do not know. Remember, chat, if you have been enjoying this, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes on today's stream. Appreciate everybody being here.
I personally vouch for the A321 over the A320.
There you go. Cool. Huge no floaties to you, man. I don't know what aircraft we're talking about. I don't know what simulator we're talking about. Are you just talking in real life? Like you prefer the E321 over the 320? I'm not quite sure what that means, but thank you for the donation. Chew for now. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Thank you so much for the $5 support. Really do appreciate that. Thanks for coming to hang out with me this afternoon, this evening, whatever it may be. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we excited for the Latin VFR 321? No. I'll play the role of drunk, unruly passenger if you wish. It's too easy on YouTube. I just right-click and time out. And then you go to the penalty box for 5 minutes. Penalty box. ECAP just passed my final 3 PPL exams. All 9 passed now, so just flying from here. Awesome, Fred. Congratulations, man. Absolutely awesome, dude. Wish you all the best with your flying career, man. If a GPU isn't at 95, 100%, it means it's a bottleneck by a CPU. I don't know. No, I don't think that's true, because then that means every game would be bottlenecked. I don't believe that that's true. You want more CPU. Sorry, you want more GPU for sure, but I don't think it's a bottleneck. I don't know. I don't know enough about bottlenecks to know what's happening. But yeah, Latin VFR announced the 319 the other day. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what we were laughing at. Yeah. It is true. That's how it works. Ah, well, there you go. Well, we do know that Microsoft definitely is a CPU bottleneck. It is CPU. We're limited by CPUs. So hopefully DX12 and DLSS and all that coming with Sim Update 10, hopefully that addresses a lot of the performance issues that we've been having. That's for sure. Hey, Cap, my TCA yoke is on the way. Can't wait. I've watched for so long and I finally get one. Nice, man. Congrats, dude. You should have a blast with it, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Pretty sure the Fenix is adding sharklets. They are. Sharklets and IAE engines. They're IAEs, right? AIE, IAE engines, yes. They're adding sharklets and the other engine variant, which is cool. My favorite bottlenecks are made by Smirnoff. Nice. Kind of wish PMDD put the 737 on Xbox. It's coming. It's coming with Sim Update 10, I believe. They are pushing it to Xbox users, so you are going to get the PMDG 737 here very shortly. I would probably say within a couple weeks, the Xbox crew will probably have it, man, which is super exciting for you guys. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, PMDG is coming, man. Would be nice if they let you, if you've bought it on PC too. Yeah, no. No, it's too small of a market, right, Jonathan? Like, if we were like a really, really big market and they were selling like hundreds of thousands of copies of the 7.3, I could understand that. But we're a very small niche market, so there's not that much overhead, right? Not much overhead, man. Wasm for Xbox was pushed back to Sim Update 11. Oh, was it really? I thought it was coming with Sim Update 10. Yeah. Haven't heard anything from Fenix lately. No patch since June. When did the new goodies arrive? No clue, Andy. You'd have to go over to their Discord if you want to like bug them about it and like speak with the developers and try and figure out when it's coming. I personally don't know. I'm just sitting and waiting patiently for everybody else. Yeah. I hope they've got some pretty big improvements coming. I mean, the airplane's still good. I don't think it's, I don't think it's a bad thing that we haven't received an update since June, but I just hope that they're hard at work. They're not cashing in on all the success of the airplane and, kind of just leaving us high and dry. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it is, but you never know, man, nowadays. What am I eating for dinner? What am I eating? I don't know. I'm eating some HelloFresh. Can't remember. Looking forward to the 310. Yes, going to do some cargo ops and some air transit. We're definitely going to do a long haul. I think on the release, we're going to do an air transat long haul. Maybe, I don't know, dude. Where did Air Transat used to fly? I think like they used to do like Paris to Toronto or something like that. Maybe we could do that. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. Just found out that Aerosoft are also making a 320 for Microsoft Flight Simulator that's going to be competitive with FS Labs making theirs and the Fenixes. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that they had made word. Aerosoft had said that they were going to bring their whole the A320 series over. I know that they're bringing the 330, which we should have hopefully before the new year, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Hey Cap, how you doing today? When is PMG 739 coming out? I'm not sure. When did the last one come out? When did the 800 come out? It's 6 weeks after the 800. So 6 weeks after the 800. I don't think the 800's been out for 6 weeks yet. Paris to Montreal in the Transat 310. We don't have any Montreal scenery, so we can't fly to Montreal. We need somebody to make a Montreal, whether it be Fly Tampa or somebody else. We need Montreal badly. I wonder if that guy that I use for his Edmonton scenery, if he has, I wonder if he has any, what was his website? Smitty, are you here? Do you remember what website? Sim Add-ons, wasn't it? Yeah, Sim Add-ons. Does he make a Montreal? He does not. No Montreal. Alright. So no Montreal. Yeah, I don't know, man. We need somebody to do a Montreal badly. Wasn't YEG F-Sim? They just released theirs. I have the Sim add-ons, Kevin. But F-Sim should be bringing their whole series over. So they've got Vancouver, Kelowna, Edmonton, Calgary, think Winnipeg, think Regina, Saskatoon. Hopefully we'll see. Statewi! 42 months as tabarnak. Nice. Huge no floaties to you, man. Appreciate you as always. Do you know what I watched last night, Statewi? I watched Super Troopers 2. Has anybody seen Super Troopers 2? It's not the best movie, but my god, man, some of the jokes that they got going, they're pretty funny, dude. If you haven't seen Super Troopers and Super Troopers 2, have a nice stretch and watch Super Troopers 2, man. It was pretty damn funny, dude. They make fun of the Canadians and the French-speaking Mountie police. Oh man. Which system is easier to learn when dipping your toes into study level, A320 or 7.3? Jono, I'm probably going to say the A320. Everything is very automated. Yeah, I was going to say automated. I don't even know what word I was going to say. Everything is very automated when it comes to the 320. So once you kind of just learn the 320 systems, it's very much like push in, pull out. You know what I mean? So like, for example, if you look at my mouse right now, this is a push in, this is a pull out. So see how the mouse is pointing upwards, and then if I scroll it down here, the mouse goes to pointing downwards. Push in, push out. So they have what's called a pull push feature on the Airbus. Once you figure out the push pull feature, it becomes very simple. It's very automated. A lot of the stuff are done, it's done for you. You don't really have to do a whole bunch. Yeah. It's a very automated, very smart airplane. A 7.3 is very much more hands-on, a lot more, in my opinion, complicated when you're just getting into things. Again, I feel like once you learn Airbus systems and once you learn Boeing systems, you'll notice that like almost every other airplane either does like their own rendition of a Boeing system or their own rendition of an Airbus system. So these are the two big boys. Once you figure out Airbus and Boeing, I think everything else kind of comes, at least for me, that's how it was. Like when I first learned Airbus, I finally like, oh, okay, wow, I understood. I remember the first time I found airways, how to insert airways. Very different than how you do it in a Boeing, but like once you get it, you know? So, yeah. People need to set legacy controls in general, accessibility for the push-pull because of the new lock system. Ah, true. Yes, you are correct with that one, Zaid, as well. Yeah. When the 380 comes out, will you fly it? I'm sure I will. Yeah, for sure. I cut my teeth on the 7.3 and everything comes easy on the others. Yeah, it's true, Gary. I feel like I said, like once you learn one or the other, it starts to make a little bit more sense. You know what I mean? Kershez, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. What is the best flight recorder I can use for MS 2020? I used to use the freeware flight recorder add-on, but it stopped working. The base one for Microsoft Flight Simulator stinks. I mean, I would suggest Flight Recorder. That's probably the best one, Shadify. Maybe it stopped working because it needed an update. Go to flightsim.to and re-download it, man. I know it gets updated quite often. Maybe see if an update was done or something like that. So yeah, still need to learn the Mad Dog. Oh, the Mad Dog is a challenge, that's for sure. Yeah, a fun challenge though, but she is a challenge. That is for sure. Excuse me. Hit the discount code isn't working. TCA Quadrant add-on. Do you know why? Thomas, where are you trying to get it from? Are you trying to use it in the UK or in Europe? If you're trying to use it in Europe, you're going to have to give it a little bit more time. Everything was set up with the Thrustmaster North American guys, so they had to relay everything, and they have to get the EU servers and EU guys to apply it there. So if you're having issues trying to check out and you're not getting a coupon code, try it again in like 24 to 48 hours. That's the best that I can give you. It's kind of out of my hands right now. Keep in mind that the discount is going to be applied until December 15th. So just, yeah, you got lots of time. What discount? If you take a look, the pinned message up top, Thij, or it's down below, 15% off any of the TCA product lineup. So the TCA Airbus, the TCA Boeing, any of that stuff, you get 15% off using my code. 15% off. All right, chat, how long are we cruising for? We've got, do we already miss our top of descent? Chat. We were sitting here and we were chatting and we missed our top of descent. Well, let's hopefully get to that. I'm going to throw out some ground spoilers so we can just dive bomb towards the ground. I can't believe we missed that. Let's go to our arrival page. We must have just missed it. Winds are 080 at 9 knots. Let's plug all that information in now. We've got a performance 080 at 9 knots. Good. Temperature is 27 and 3018. 27 and 3018. Damn, it's hot in Atlanta. What, no Canada store for Captain Canada? I know, man. Oh, great. I was looking to buy in the Boeing yoke, but now it's luckily much cheaper. Yeah, there you go, man. 15% off as well. You can add on top of that if you use my code. Again, though, if you're in the UK, it's going to take some time to get everything in there. We're going to be on the Cat 1 today, so 1226. 1226 on our barrel minimums. That's all set. That's all in there. Beautiful. We're back up on profile now, so we can bring in. Yeah, we literally just missed top of descent. We're already back up onto the profile. So looking good there. We're descending nicely into Atlanta. Looks like we've got a little bit of cloud here in front of us. Looking good. You would buy the TPRs? They're amazing, dude. Some of the best less for sure, man. They're absolutely amazing. The thing is like they're just so smooth. That's why I asked you when we were flying your plane. I asked you if I could touch the rudders because I wanted to see just how different it is in the real aircraft with rudder pedals. Airplane lover, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. It's funny how Airbus is an all animated aircraft and the top of descent isn't automatically descended the aircraft. I feel that Boeing should have pilots manual depending on the Airbus auto descends. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. I took a 15-year break from flight sim, trying to get back where I used to be. I used to be able to fly a study level 747-200 for FSX, but I've literally forgotten almost everything. Yeah, Chono, 15 years will definitely do that, my friend. But hey, you know, Chono, if you've done it once, I think if anybody's going to understand just how much time and how much effort goes into learning something like this and being part of this hobby, I think you know that it pays itself off, man, and you can be super appreciative too. Once you do kind of remember everything and you figure everything out again, you'll be good, you know? I'm doing well, Airplane Lover. Yeah, man, thank you. That's what we call it, the rudders. Too bad none of the EU stores deliver to Croatia. Really? Damn, I didn't know that, Cyberg. That sucks, man. I didn't know that. Is the Thrustmaster UK shop the same as the EU one, or do you have a different each other? No, it's the same one, Tish. That's the same one, yeah. Why do you really like Sundays for flight simming? Why do I like Sunday? Sunday is just the perfect day for flight simming, man. Sunday is, you know, it's the end of the week. You got to go back to work on Monday. You got to be up for school, college, university, whatever it is. You know, so Sundays are just supposed to be that chill day. You know, you don't go crazy. You don't party. You don't drink a 2-4. You don't drink, you know, 20 ounces of liquor. You just take it easy on a Sunday, man. And what's better than flight simming on a Sunday, man? It's the best. The best. How long does that discount code last? It is valid until December 15th. December 15th, so you've got lots of time. Lots and lots of time. They deliver only the countries they have a website for. Strange. Interesting. What is my job if it's public? You're looking at it, Adam. Full-time content creator here on YouTube, man. I'm very, very fortunate. Very fortunate, my friend. Guys, we're so close to 300 likes. Who's going to be that next person? We need one more like. Who's going to be that person? Who gets the prize of no prize? I'll give you everything that's in my left hand. Somebody did it. I don't have anything in my left hand, so I'm sorry, but yeah. There you go, Kyle. You have won a great prize of a virtual high five. Thank you for being the 300th like on the video. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. You work Sunday, the airport never sleeps. Ah, true. Very true with that one, man. Very true with that one. Then give me your hand. I liked. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the support, man. Wow, holy shit. We just jumped up like over 30 likes. That's absolutely bananas. Now we're at 334 likes. Wow, okay. Thanks, guys. Cap, when did you decide to do this full time? I've been a streamer for about 2 years and have a decent following. When do you feel is the right time to, let's say, do this full time? So what I did, Alpha, is I put my monthly expenses in a spreadsheet, and I said, you know, I told myself that if I make enough money off YouTube for 6 consecutive months, 6 months in a row, if I make enough money 6 months in a row to pay my rent, pay my car, my car bill, pay my insurance, pay my internet, pay my cell phone. Basically, if I have enough money to live off streaming, that I would take the chance and I would do it. I left my job. I was a welder. I left my job in really good standings. It was a friend of mine. I worked with a friend of mine. So I basically, like, I just was honest with him, and I told him, I said, I feel like I would shoot myself if I didn't take this opportunity. I said, not a lot of people can become streamers, and not a lot of people can become flight sim streamers. It's such a niche, small market, that I just told him. I was straight up, and I said, you know, I want to, you know, I really want to take this opportunity, and even if it doesn't work out, at least I can, you know, at least I can say that I tried and that I gave it my effort, and, you know, I wouldn't ever have to wonder, you know, working a job like, man, imagine if I did streaming full time. I wonder how that would have went. I don't really have to do that. So I just went in, man. I went in, and very fortunate, and very honestly, man, like, I look back at how things started, and I look back at how, you know, if I'm being honest with you, and I truly mean this, holy hell, dude, $200 donation, Alex.
My man CPT Canada, absolutely love your streams.
Jesus.
Can rarely watch on weekdays because of work, but I always try to.
Unbelievable, man. Alex, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Is that the Alex that I think it is, but I'm not going to say it because I think it's him, but it may be a different Alex. Alex, thank you for the support, my friend. I truly do appreciate you, man. 200 smackaroons. That's going to get you up on the leaderboard as well. Alex, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you as always. If that is you, Alex, send me a text message so that I know it's you and I can sleep okay tonight. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge, huge, huge no floaties, dude. That is unbelievably kind. Let me get your total up in here. Jumping up on the leaderboard with his $200 donation. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, that's the story of how I decided. That's the story of how I decided to become a full-time streamer. It is an extremely hard decision, Alpha. If there's anything that I can say, man, is what I was just gonna get to is I don't know if I would be in the position that I'm in right now if Microsoft Flight Simulator didn't come out, and I truly mean that, man. And again, I'm not bashing on any other simulator, but I feel like if I only used X-Plane 12, I feel like we hit the plateau a long time ago. You know, I feel like I honestly don't know where this hobby and my career would have gone if it wasn't for, you know, the introduction of Microsoft Flight Simulator because this is just, it's blown up the flight sim community. You know, it has grown it in such a fast and quick rate. It's just unbelievable, you know. So maybe where I had doubts a couple years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, I had doubts where this would take me, you know. I think the future is just unbelievably bright and just unbelievably, it's insane what we're looking at and what we're witnessing now. And it's crazy to me that, you know, like when you hear people say like right time, right place, I don't think that describes what has happened to me any better. Right place, right time, amazing community, just a bunch of fun people having a laugh and enjoying flight sim, man. And I, you know, in my mind, I'd like to think that I made this hobby, you know, a little bit more open for the average person. I don't have a pilot's license. I don't, you know, but I'd like to consider myself a really good pilot when it comes to my flying skills and my ATC communication and everything in between. I feel like I'm, you know, I've always strived to be a really, really good pilot, and not role model-ish, not my personality. I cuss, I smoke, I do all, you know, I'm on medicine, I say a bunch of random shit all the time, but like as far as like teaching people how to fly and how to respectfully fly on the VATSIM network and ATC communications and stuff like that, I've always tried to be like really, really good at those things because I feel like those are the things that matter. And I feel like that's definitely helped as well. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, you just got to take the chance sometimes, right, in life. And kind of where I was going with that one is if you do want to take the opportunity, just don't leave what you're doing right now in a way that you can never come back. You know what I mean? That's my biggest tidbit. Or what you could do is if you're doing full-time right now, full-time work, what I did is instead of quitting my job full-time, I asked if I could go to part-time hours. And what I was doing is I focused on YouTube. I focused on YouTube a lot. I did four streams a week, and I used to work 2 or 3 days a week doing my welding job. So basically what that was is if I didn't have a good month on YouTube, I didn't make the donations, the ad revenue, the membership revenue. If I didn't hit my quotas on YouTube, I always had a little bit of money to fall back onto. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would say that would be your best bet. If you're concerned about it, you're not sure if you're going to make enough money, just ask if you can go to part-time hours. You know what I mean? Go to part-time hours, do that 15, 20 hours a week, work a normal job, not what I meant, but you know what I mean, like a 9 to 5 or whatever it is. Do that for 20 hours a week and stream for 20 hours a week and combine them, you know? And then once you've built up your streaming career a little bit better, then you can always just, you know, you can tell your job like, hey man, I want to do this, you know, and that's good. It's going to be. So yeah, we got to give credit to viewers for sure. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, no, man, without the viewers, without my members, without my donators, sponsors, this isn't a thing, man. This is not a thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah. TM won't ship to me for the US store. Can you ask them if I could drive to Montreal with cash and drop it off at their store? I wish it worked like that, right? Your personality is a big part, though. People respect a straight-up gentleman and real recognize real. I appreciate that, Jules. Thank you, man. I think sometimes it's really easy. Honestly, man, it's kind of crazy if I'm being like 100% honest with you right now. It's kind of crazy the way that, like, I don't know, man. It's weird because, like, I see like other content creators. Like, I'll pop into a stream or something, and I'll see like all the content creators that I know, and they're like all hanging out. People, for some reason, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of like the sub count that I have, or like I don't know what it is, but like I feel like other content creators are like a little bit scared to like ask if I want to do like content with them, or even are just like scared about like coming in here and like hanging out with us and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. It's weird. I feel like there's people that just completely misunderstand me as a person. I think a lot of people take what I say very seriously, and you guys know half the time I'm joking around. Like when I'm ranting and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, there may be a serious tone to those rants, but at the end of the day, I'm just having fun. Like I'm just having fun with it. Like I'm extremely passionate about this hobby, and trust me, I hate watching it go to shit. I hate watching developers like, Captain Sim and Latin VFR get away with, putting out these 319s and 777s and, I hate seeing that shit. But at the end of the day, there's not much that I can do from here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You're one in a million of gingers. Thanks, man. I'm sure a ton of non-flight sim folk arrived, as well as they see how realistic the world is in this game and the fact that it's photogrammetry and maps based off real being data. Would that be fair? Absolutely. I mean, that definitely brings people in, Jonathan, for sure, man. Yeah, 100%. 100%. MLK, you gotta just wait a little bit, man. We have a lot of trolls and bots that end up coming into the Discord, so you're gonna have to wait. There's like a little time period where you have to wait before you can say anything. Yeah. Meek, I'm sorry, man. Does my fiance have a job? She does, yes. She runs the farm. She runs the horses. So she watches, I think she has like 17, 18 horses that she takes care of. And people pay a crazy amount of money, man, for people to watch their horses. It's unbelievable. The horse world is nuts, man. Like, I thought the sporting world was crazy. The horse world is just, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. HST, aka X Ambience Pro, that's probably one of the biggest scams to date. Have they even released that yet? Last I saw, somebody sent me a screenshot about how he's still posting screenshots of like mornings and evenings. They still look all the same. And he's talking about how it's still going to come for X-Plane 11 and they're making a new one for X-Plane 12. I can't believe anybody's still even in that Discord, man. Like, this is the biggest scam ever, dude. X Scambience Pro, holy shit. Rick, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You're a straight shooter, Captain, using X-Plane 12 as an example. I feel some content creators are afraid to give their honest opinions. I mean, yes and no. Like I'm not, listen, I'm very well aware that I have a lot of people on my channel that really enjoy X-Plane content, and I have to remember that, and I have to always be fair with that. But at the same point, this has to be about what I want to do as well at some point, right? I can't always just sacrifice what I want to do just because I have viewers that want to see X-Plane. I think personally, if you're here for flight sim, it doesn't matter what simulator I'm using. It shouldn't matter. Whether I fly X-Plane, whether I fly Microsoft Flight Simulator, whether I fly P3D, it shouldn't matter what simulator I'm in. You know what I mean? Like, we're here for the community aspect of it. We're here because we love aviation and we all want to hang out together and we all want to have like-minded conversations. And, that's why I started streaming, because none of my friends in real life were about this, None of my real friends enjoyed flight sim or any type of simulator games. Like, they all thought I was crazy, man. I remember like bringing my laptop over. Listen, do you know how crazy it is? I remember going over to my buddy's house and they would be playing like Call of Duty or whatever on the PlayStation. I would bring over my laptop. I would bring over my 3D Extreme Pro, the same one that I have here, my Logitech 3D Extreme Pro, and I would play FSX. I would literally do a flight from like Vancouver to Ottawa or Vancouver to Toronto, 5-hour flight, 6-hour flight. And I would just sit there and I would fly, and they thought I was absolutely nuts. You know what I mean? Like, they could not understand it. We'd go on a road trip and I'd literally bring my joystick and my laptop, and I'd be sitting in the back seat doing a flight on FSX. Like, yeah, like none of my friends were about it, and they thought I was absolutely bananas. That was one of the main reasons why I started the channel, is because I just wanted to find like-minded people, you know? For me, Cap's great to watch after crappy days of work, 5 p.m. UK time, that helps me relax. Thank you, come here, Mike. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. The doggo was good. Daisy the doggo was good. We went on a nice big walk this morning. I left. I had to take her out briefly. The mechanic called me super early this morning, so I had to go down to the mechanic shop to get the car. $1,000 later, by the way. New oil pan and something else. Oil pan, I needed some seals. There were some gaskets and seals in the engine that had to be done as well, and something else. $958. Ugh. Was not happy about that. Not happy. What car do I drive? I have a 2005 Acura RSX Type R. Acura. We need to get that micro yoke controls for your next trip. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that, man. What replay tool do I use? I just use the built-in default replay. It's good enough for me. It's not the best, but it's good enough for me. It does the job, does the trick. We're gonna take ourselves direct to, what is that? Deans or D-Fins? Jesus, Deans. D-Fins. Let's go direct to D-Fins. What altitude do we have to be at D-Fins for? I'm going to pause the music as well. We're done with the music today. Beautiful. Where is D-Fins? D-Fins is... That's going to be on the approach for 9, right? D-Fins at 6,000. All right. The airplane do that. Should have let Mopar fix it? Yeah, I mean, trust me. I had lots of conversations with Mopar. Yeah, for sure. It's a nice car. I mean, it's an okay car. There's nothing special about it. It's an affordable sports car. My insurance is like $50 a month. I've had the car for like 8 years now. It really owes me absolutely nothing. I bought it from my mom's friend, who was an older lady, and she drove the car. She lived in the country, and she drove the car from the country or home to work every day, and that's it. It didn't, you know, no young kids were driving it. It shows. The car is just, it's built like a tank, man. It sucks that I had to just spend so much money on it once again, but pretty average. These are things that just kind of pop up, you know. All right, let's start bringing our speed back. 210 knots. We'll get flaps 1 out. It's going to help with our descent. Beautiful. I just subbed for the orange beard and for the dog, and then I kind of just stayed around, and like that one ex who just wouldn't stop calling you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, the spring of my garage door decided to snap the other day. Random nonsense expenses. Oh, dude, it's the worst, man. What is GSX Pro? It does all of our ground handling. GSX Pro. Cap, do you know how to get those wing views? Yes, Rick. The easiest way, man, being honest with you, Google or YouTube custom wing views Microsoft Flight Simulator. That is the easiest way to do it. The easiest way. It's weird. I'm not... Oh, I'm so... I was like, why am I not... I don't even have the landing system turned on. I'm seeing glide slope and localizer, but I don't see anything else. Silly captain. 190 knots in. We're 15 miles out, friends. We're looking good. Are we flying another leg today? This is the second leg. Leg 2 of 2 today, my friend. We did Atlanta to Pensacola and Pensacola back to Atlanta. A little bit of a longer stream planned for this weekend. I think this weekend we're going to go... Saturday we're going to go San Francisco to Portland, Portland to Vancouver. I think that's the plan. Or we may do something else. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe Sunday we can do Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary or something like that. I'm not sure. But we'll see. My thrust goes idle as soon as I drop the speed. How does he make that go gradual? I don't know. What airplane? I'm not quite sure. Does GSX have an impact on performance? Not that I've seen any, urged Panda. Not that I have seen, my friend. Everything's been good for me so far. Speaking of that, we're going to pop this guy open. Still, whatever. We'll start the recording. Cool, we're recording. We don't have to worry about that now. How is Daisy? She's doing well, man. Thank you for asking. She is doing well. Daisy the doggo. All right, 11 miles out. We're still looking good. I've been seeing a lot of positive feedback regarding Sim Update 10. Better performance and improved visuals. Clouds look better. Let's see. I'm with you, Mohammed. Let's see, man. Can only go up from here, right, dude? Can only go up. I'm excited to see what the ground handling is going to be like. Thank you to Bradley. I think he might have fixed why we were getting K loaders instead of the belt loaders. The Latin VFR A319, how's it cost? I want it. I'm wanting the working 319. Am I going to buy it? Absolutely not. No. No, I'm not interested in that, man. There's not enough difference in a 319 to a 320 that if I'm, pardon me, interested in flying any type of Airbus, I'm just going to fly this airplane, you know? Gear down, flaps 2, 9 miles, short of 9 miles now, 8.5 miles out. Is Microsoft Flight Simulator getting any planes in the near future? Yeah, we're getting a bunch, man. On the November update, the 40th anniversary update, we're getting like, I don't even know how many, man. We're getting a 3 A310, a payware, any builds A310. So it's going to be wild, man. We're getting a bunch. The Latin VFR A319 is a Sobo cockpit. Don't fall for it. Yes, it is. It's meant for the Airbus, or sorry, the Xbox side of things. All right, 6 miles out, chat. Let's go fully configured. Flaps 3. Pardon me. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1187, 5 mile final, 9er right, Atlanta. And 160 knots, flaps full. Beautiful. Looking good. Don't see anybody. He's vacating off the runway. Man, you guys are badass today. Great flying, guys. Look at, we had 1 airplane, 2 airplanes. I'm going to be the 3rd. We got another guy behind us. This was just wonderful. Great spacing. Everybody did a fantastic job. Cool. My airplane. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you guys down on the ground. All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Ground spoilers are armed. ECAM memo is no blue. You know what that means, chat. Can we go for a double butter today? Do I have landing rate monitor up? I do. Okay. LRM is up. We are recording. Everything's looking good. The runway looks similar to the taxiway. That's why you always pay attention to your glide slope and localizer. This will tell you if you're on the runway or not. That wind is blowing right down the runway, looking nice. 2 white, 2 red, all the way in. Now, performance at this, pardon me, performance at this handcrafted airport is not the best. Showing us a little bit high on the slope. We'll bring the nose down.
100 above.
200.
Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Don't pay attention to glide slope. It's very
Glide
off.
slope.
We're on Pappies. Don't worry. We're 2 white, 2 red on
Glide
Pappies.
100.
Don't worry about glide slope.
Glide slope.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
That's the one, chat. Nose down. Gently. Reversers deployed. Decelerating. That was a good one, chat. Greasy butters today. 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Manual braking. We'll vacate here to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Atlanta. That was a good one. I don't want to see any floats in chat. That was real good, chat. Real good one. All right. We're going back to Alpha 2 for our stand today. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Welcome, welcome. We're going to cross the runway here. Off center line to the left. Yes, there was some crosswind component, and if you fly the Fenix A320, you'll know that you get no correction until your nose wheel is down. It's a very well-known bug with this airplane, any type of crosswind component, it's going to kick your nose, and you have to wait till your nose is down on the ground, and otherwise, it's supposed to be fixed in Sim Update 10.
Hey Cap.
So we're...
Long time no talk.
Hey, what's up,
Made
man?
it time for the landing.
Nice.
Is the Fenix still being updated?
Yes. Hasn't received an update since June, but it is still being updated, that's for sure, man. Yeah. It is still being updated. Cool. And there's that 321 that departed right before us. I believe that's him. Maybe a different one. No, that's him. That's a 321 that departed right before us. So it's looking good. Frames are not good? No. Handcrafted, man. Handcrafted airport are not good on frames. We're getting 31 right now. All right, landing lights off. Nose light over to taxi. Runway turn-offs off. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. We'll stop the clock as well. 47, 48 minutes on the flight time. We'll get the APU spooling as well. Beautiful. Looking good. Glide slope always too high for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Some airports it's done really well, Big Cat. Some airports it's, yes, it's very off on some of them. We're going to leave our flaps full for replay. So I'm not going to clean up the flaps. I'll clean up spoilers, but we're not going to clean the flaps up. Actually, fuck it. We'll clean flaps up for now. Just because I know people in chat will get upset at me if I don't. Do I use AIG? I do. Yes, I do, man. Mohammed.
You've been crushing the Fenix landing, Captain.
Thanks, dude.
Cheers.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm telling you, once I started cutting the power at 30 feet, Mohammed, it's like something just clicked in my landings. I was having a lot of trouble landing the airplane, and what was going on, and I'll briefly try and explain it, and hopefully it'll help somebody else out in chat. When I was coming in, I was cutting the power too late, and what was happening is when I would come in, the engines would actually start spooling up, and it resulted in a big time float. I would end up floating down the runway. I find now at about 30 feet is when I start to flare, and almost immediately as I'm flaring with my left hand, I'm pulling the power back. So at 30 feet, when I start my flare, I pull the power back. It's just...
For a nice stream, and an even $250 for the month.
Huskers.
_CPT no floaties.
My man, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the continued support. $250 on the month, locking down that top spot. Thank you very much for the support, man. I truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's extremely kind, man. Thank you, dude. How does the IG know what special livery someone is using? It's just random, Thish. It's just random, man. It doesn't know. Yeah, it doesn't know that it's going in that one. Gotta hope for now, fellas. Nice stream cap. See you, man. Thanks, Fred. Take care, man. I appreciate you being here. And hopefully I will catch you this weekend, man. Catch you this weekend, dude. Thanks for coming and hang out. I want to fly into San Jose again. We haven't flown to San Jose in a while. I love San Jose ops, man. Such beautiful. Maybe we'll do San Jose on Saturday, and maybe we'll head up to Canada on Sunday, and then we can do like some Canadian tours on Monday. Maybe that's the plan for this weekend. What do you guys think? I don't know. Where could we go? We go like San Diego to like San Jose or something. We'll see who does that. Hopefully Alaska or something does that. That would be kind of cool. Is the AIG worth it? I heard it's a pain to install. It is a pain in the ass to install for sure. Is it worth it? I think so. I mean, look at the liveries, dude. It's like you're flying with... It's amazing. Okay, shit, hold on. I gotta get GSX open here. We're going Alpha, and we're going Alpha 2. No. And we're going Delta. There we go. They're popped in now. All right, now we can go into the ramp. Why do your pilots only have 2 stripes on your channel name? Because I haven't been a member. I've only been a member briefly. Oh, you know what? We're not even going to see the guys in the building. I was going to say we're not even going to see where we're supposed to be stopping because the guy's literally in the building. So we're just going to have to guide ourselves in here, chat. But he is here because I see the belt loaders are right here. So that's good. That actually worked. What is the price of AIG? AIG's free, man. It's just your time. It's your time and your effort. But I mean, look at that, dude. That's on VATSIM. That's a VATSIM model. That's crazy, man. That's like almost as good as my model in the simulator. It's wild. San Francisco, yeah, we'll visit San Fran this week. I want to do like, I don't know, maybe we'll do San Jose to San Diego, back to San Jose, and then the next day we can do San Fran to Portland, Portland to like Vancouver, and then Monday we can do like Vancouver to Edmonton, something like that. Park brake's on. APU is on and available. APU bleed is on. I'm going to reset the flaps. Bear with me. So we have flaps for our replays. So I'm going to bring all the flaps back down. Normally you wouldn't do this, but because we're using the replay system, we're going to do it. I'm going to stop the recording. Good. We've got that all set up. And engine number 1 is coming off. Engine number 2 is coming off. And red beacon light is coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to, gonna operate the jetway. There we go. Welcome to Atlanta, back to Atlanta, where we started the day. No, I don't know why it's been doing that. I'm gonna retoggle that. Alrighty, and let's do request our deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Deboarding requested. And there we go, chat. Beauty. Baggage loaders should come and start unloading the airplane. Ta-da! What a beauty that was, my amigos. What a great day of flying, man. Pensacola to Atlanta. Nice short flights, but man, fun flights. Absolutely awesome. Congratulations on 69.6k subs. Thank you. Appreciate you. We're almost at 700 now as well. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we're halfway to 700. Already halfway to 700. Well, everyone, that's going to wrap up the stream. Absolutely awesome. We've got the belt loaders now properly. Yes, this looks much better instead of those K loaders. Thank you, Bradley, and whoever else was in chat suggesting that this is what we do. This is much better. This looks
Passengers
much
deboarding
better.
starting.
Passengers deboarding starting. Awesome. Cool. With a 139, man, we've been, yeah. Immersion enhanced now with the baggage loaders? Yes. 100%. 100%. Alrighty. Disconnect from VATSIM. Thank you, everybody who flew with me as well today. You guys are absolutely awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Can't wait for you to 100k subs, man. I know it'll be an epic stream. Oh, dude. It'll be the most epic. I don't know how long it's going to be till we get there, but yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, thanks, everybody, for coming to hang out. Truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Huge no floaties to all my mods, my donators, my sponsors. I appreciate you all so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. I hope you guys did enjoy this stream as much as I did. Again, not the most requested airport we ever have flown to, but I feel like it's due when you have some awesome scenery. I feel like it's due. You got to go show some respect to some awesome scenery. So, link is in the description down below. You can also put ! scenery in chat if you're curious. If you just want to do it that way, feel free. That was absolutely awesome. We'll let the baggage loaders unload the airplane here, and then we can take a look at the replay, and we can go ahead and say our goodbyes for today. We'll be back live again on Saturday, Sunday, Monday this weekend for us. So it should be a fun one. I'm going out to the farm tomorrow. I've got my car back, so I'm going to go out to the farm tomorrow. I don't know, Smitty, are you here? I'm making bison burgers tomorrow. So that'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Cool. So now that we've got the baggage, let's just go ahead and we'll quickly... if I just hit this and I just hit this again and I go to restart, that will go ahead and remove everybody. And then I just have to come over here and I just have to close all the doors. Close. Good. All right, cool. And then we can replay our replay. I'll hit the play button. Beautiful. I'm going to bring this in here. We don't need to watch it from all the way back here. We can watch it all the way from here. That should be good right about from there. We'll call that in like that. Beautiful. Cool. Sweet. And there we have it. We'll get some wing views in. So yes, mods, donators, sponsors, thank you so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, I still want to thank you guys just as much for supporting the streams. I understand not everybody is able to donate to the stream with a money value, but just the fact that we all get to come in here and hang out week after week is enough for me. So thank you so much to everybody for coming to hang out, enjoying the stream. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are all absolutely awesome. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the plan is going to be for Saturday. I'm thinking maybe San Diego. Maybe we'll do San Jose to San Diego back to San Jose. I think that may be the plan. I don't know who does that op. Off the top of my head, it's probably Southwest, but anyways, we might have to use somebody else. We'll see. We're going to be flying the 320, so we'll see. I hope you guys enjoy these replays. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday. It's Thursday. We're almost done the week here, friends. Tomorrow's going to be Friday, and then we'll be back live again Saturday. Enjoy the replays. Enjoy the tunes. I hope you guys have yourselves a great rest of the week. Happy landings. Can't wait to see you guys all on Saturday. Peace.